And the room you guys are in now contains all of the clockwork, gears, and everything's been so incredibly rusted and just not used that it's completely unusable.
Was that area we came up in all broken and open too? Because it seems like you can see out.
Point to the area for me.
Sorry.
There.
No, here. You just opened it up and it looks like we can see out of it as well. So is this all like broken down
that's
as
how
well?
you come up from beneath. Because you guys were right here. I don't know if you can still see that part of the map or not.
Oops.
Can double check. Yeah, because you guys were right here, right below. And that takes you kind of up and a little bit around to this section where you're standing right now.
Oh, okay. So we
and it leads
technically went outside the tower.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. And then there's this other opening in the wall right here that leads outside of the tower again and loops further up around. There are these really crusty... You having a good piss, Michael?
I don't think that's a piss. I think that's getting a
Taking
drink.
it so much.
Good, yeah. That's a lot.
Hydrating, gotta get my gallons in.
But yeah, these exterior platforms are just rickety pieces of wood upheld by bits of metal and stone that was already existing on the tower.
But we did hear something out there, right?
Out in Underbridge?
Out. I thought you said like we heard like scrambling or something like that, like something like scurrying
We heard the
around.
sound of someone moving out and up the bell tower.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, you guys found some tracks as well in the dust. They weren't like footsteps in the dust. It was more like a thick, long line. Yeah.
Mm.
God, I hate slithers.
Shut up. Stop talking about slithers.
Well, the only way to go is up.
Didn't we heal up Lori a bit more? Hurting still?
I am, yes.
I thought I gave you, or Ryra gave you a potion or something. Let me see what I have written down.
I took a few hits last fight, but not that big of a deal. I could always let Modi take care of me if I needed it.
So you're good, Lori?
I feel like at least one more charge off that wand couldn't hurt you, Lori. We don't know what we're gonna face up there.
Modi, you want to give me a back massage real quick?
But
it wouldn't be quick. You know I don't do quick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm always thorough.
Well, then just a quick little, shoulder rub and, pump some of that sweet, sweet love into me.
Agnar's gonna awkwardly look at the wall to be not paying attention to what's happening.
Ryra also takes a step back and just starts talking to Gwai here.
Is anybody gonna look and see where that guy's going?
If you guys wanted to hurry, I believe time is of the essence, so make it a quickie, if you will.
I'll take a peek outside.
Okay. As you peek outside, it is still the early morning in Magnamar. The sunlight is not quite hitting the underside of Underbridge, but now that you're further up, there's this beating, ocean wind that just rushes your face. You see no one.
Way seems clear, if not a little untrustworthy.
Well, I still have the effects of spider climb on myself, so maybe I could lead the way.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Laura, you done with that back rub?
Yep.
Gross. All right.
I am satisfied and sated.
I'll move out here. And is this like a to the south, we can climb down there?
I think
To
we
the
have to go.
south. Yeah, to the north.
North. Oh, all right.
Yeah. This section of the wood is at an upwards incline, leading you up to the very, very top section of the tower.
These stairs go up.
After like Agnar takes one step, I'm assuming it's kind of rickety. He's gonna kind of turn back and be like, "Should we tie a rope to each other?"
Yeah, and maybe go, 5-10 feet between us.
You find it's rickety but not unstable.
Oh, okay.
So you could tie around yourselves a rope if you really wanted to.
I'd rather not be tethered, like as in case of a fight, but like I don't want to. If it
So
seems
just
like
don't
that,
step on the same step and we should be fine.
Let's just go about 5 feet apart.
Two dudes sitting in a hot tub 5 feet apart because they're not gay. Okay.
Okay,
let me know when you want me to roll a perception.
got it. Let's see. Go ahead and move you. You can move a little bit further.
On up.
New
This
map,
is
new map, new map.
terrifying, by the way, Eric. I'm
Yes.
not a fan of this whole thing you got going on.
What thing do I got going on?
That we're walking precariously on the outside of a tower that literally a whole bar is betting on it's going to collapse any minute.
Any minute. It's
It
coming
still
down.
hasn't collapsed.
I'm scared.
You're damn right.
We did, I don't know, I
Keep
did throw
moving,
like,
Agnor.
oh, you said he was going to move us.
Yeah, I'll move you guys. Just give me uno momento.
I did
No.
throw,
Boot
three
your
bombs.
boot.
3 bombs in the basement of this thing. I'm sure those concussive blasts helped the integrity.
As you step
Don't
out
worry,
on
I'm
the
sure a large bell falling didn't knock anything out of alignment.
That too.
surely not. You can swear that you look down and you can see the tower kind of
Mm,
Don't look
waving.
down, Agnor.
It's shaking.
I
You
would
could feel
not
it
recommend
swaying
it.
in the wind.
All right. So this next section, as I move you guys up to the last portion, you guys are reaching the very tip top.
precipice.
The precipice. Is that more restricted for like geography?
Pinnacle?
Pinnacle, yeah.
Oh, pinnacle. Probably.
The crenellated tower roof.
Fancy word. This
okay.
next part of the map is going to look kind of weird. And that's because they tried to go for a 3D-ish look for it. There's a section that kind of goes above, but it's not in your way, if that makes any sense.
So are these like stick-looking things? Those are like our stairs going up to this gray thing?
So this right here is the angel that's at the very top. It's like this conical piece. Let me grab an actual picture. Let me screen cap it real quick for you guys.
No going
wish they-
on top.
I wish they provided this for me, but they did not. Where's my copy? Hopefully this works, right?
Guys, what do you think would happen if I used shatter up here?
Not good things.
I think you would invent a new elevator.
Straight to hell.
Straight to Gazra. I ain't going to no hell, heathen.
Uh-huh.
You know what happens to followers of Gazra when we die?
No, tell me.
We respawn in the wilderness in a 100-man PvP battle royale.
It's amazing.
Whoa.
And
There we
the
go.
winner,
Die.
the winner of that gets to become a wolf.
So you guys
yes,
can see that
please.
there's an angel all the way at the very top.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah. There's like another version of the tower that I think is in your journals, but that's the one that we're looking at right now.
So we're inside of that tower thing?
You guys
The
are
top part?
inside, like right behind the clock piece.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Got it.
right in front of you guys.
Ooh, shit.
And I moved you guys closer than 5 feet apart because it's fine up here. You guys can test your weight. It ain't going nowhere. But allow me to explain what you're looking at as you hit the tippy top.
Okay. Please do.
I'm getting to that.
4 scarecrow things. Oh God!
They're all ready.
Drop the angel.
So, taking a look
Sure.
around you, the smoky and filthy rooftops of Underbridge sprawl before this dizzying perch. The conical roof supports an onyx statue of an an angel, towering like a god.
What kind
Her
of
withered
angle?
face, acute.
There you go.
There you go. Towering like a god. Her weathered features are caked with grime, making her seem almost demonic in countenance. At the far end of the hollow space under the roof, in the angel's shadow, is a nest of cushions, silk sheets, and a line of several small chests. The space here is enclosed within the partially open shell of the tower's roof. There are some cunningly engineered supports in the sloping roof itself to support the statue 15 feet above the center of the room, give or take. But a bit more alarming is the shadowy figure on the opposite side, laying on the silken sheets and pillows. I'm going to place the token on the map here.
Ho, 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 ho.
Can I see if it's sleeping?
It's very much not sleeping. You're looking at a very large figure. Actually, let me see if I can find the art handout for you guys first.
You keep saying it. Is it a he or she?
It.
I don't think it matters. But the fact that he has a
No,
handout for it means it's definitely not good for us.
the real question is, can we induct it into Motokar's harem?
Oh
Ooh.
my.
I am inclusive.
Imagine if Motorcar just goes around literally just sleeping with all the baddies.
I'm not Motocar anymore. I'm just Conan.
Well, the figure in the shadows rises itself. You can tell that it's quite large. And you can't make out any facial features as it's wearing a mask, but not one that you're familiar with.
Goodness.
And what's more alarming is that as it starts to move and kind of watch your group against the backdrop of Underbridge, is that its lower half seems to uncoil
Oh no.
into a long, slithery tail.
Oh no.
Can I
Allow me
identify
to-
what kind
Yeah,
of
you can give it a
creature
shot. Yeah.
Snake man.
That would be a Arcana check, I'm pretty sure.
I also
Oh, that's
checked.
super low.
17.
I rolled a
Okay.
2.
Can I attempt to make this knowledge check as well?
You can.
Can I as well?
A little better.
Wow.
I try.
Yeah, Ignore. Give it a shot.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I was dumb today.
Motokar's the big smart man.
I know my creatures.
Your brain
What are
cells.
you?
Literally, I rolled a 2, and Agnor rolled a 3.
And me with just a measly +5 rolled a 17.
I love this game.
As accomplished students, Agnor and Ryra and even Motokar, the three of you would recognize this creature as a Lamia.
Lamia.
You're supposed to pronounce it as Lamia. The A is a bit more pronounced.
I'll pronounce the correct one when you guys find the other forms. Did you guys know there are multiple forms of Lamia?
Yeah.
Is one of them called labia?
No. That's gross.
Yeah, stuff like human top and cat bottom's also a lamia.
Yeah.
So it's like a
It's not
naga?
just snakes.
Yeah, like a naga,
Hmm.
but specifically a for Michael's sake, a lamia.
That's a serpent bottom and a what top?
Humanoid. Mhm.
Hmm.
And I'm going to show you guys this cool, it's pretty obvious, boss
Art.
intro.
Oh.
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 My lord.
Zanisha. Oh
Oh.
fuck, this is a big boss.
That
Nice
is
pointy titties.
look, no.
Those are
Nice
drill
armor,
tips.
right?
Screw the titties. Look at her fingers.
They're long.
Like
Those titties could do some damage.
that's not good for us.
Not at all.
She's got a lot of hair.
And on either side are these mounds of gross flesh creatures that you've come to know as faceless stalkers.
God.
And she utters a hello.
Hello there.
Easy there, General Kenobi.
Do we have to fight these guys?
How we doing?
Didn't expect to see such a sprawl up here at the top of the old clock tower.
Yeah, there's a party and we're not invited.
What if we retreat and then just blow up the clock tower? Agnar's gonna whisper.
So, who might you be? Who do we have the pleasure of intruding on?
With those really long fingers, there's this odd curtsy. And in a female voice, she announces herself as Zanisha, Mistress of the Seven.
Oh,
Ryber
that's
shares a
beautiful name.
look from.
I'll return the curtsy.
Is there a Mister of the Seven?
Well, there was, but I'm afraid that you've dispatched him.
Oh, a new job opening. How do I apply?
I'll smack Modi on the hand.
I don't think your friend would like that very much. But you have been making a lot of noise in town. Believe it or not, we've crossed paths more than once.
What?
Huh?
Can you remove your mask, please?
I'm afraid not. I don't like to get blood on my face.
You can put it back on. Just let's get a quick peek.
You're all very cute.
Wait.
But no. Hmm?
Cute means
Did
we
you
live,
harm?
right?
Did you harm Guai here?
Personally, no. I'm not very fond of birds. So I had my two friends here do it for me. Was that yours?
Ryber just glares.
I knew it was. So I sent it back. But you've been making a lot of problems for me and my men.
I just want to know what's up with all these murders.
I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. Once you're lying on the floor cold and I can carve the insignias on your corpses myself.
You're
I
not the
haven't
first
been-
to try.
Is that right?
You'll probably be the last to try, though.
Ooh. Spicy. Her gaze is going to turn to you, Lori. I like this one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're right. I like it when he's like this.
Ryber looks visibly scared.
Aw.
Agnar looks visibly angry.
Out of her depth, scared. Like
Like,
what am I
out of-
doing here?
Out of his depth, angry.
And she'll kind of look
as
at the
far-
two of you.
Yeah, as much as Lori's scared, Agnar's pissed because he heard Guai here. He just doesn't understand why a god would be.
Ryra came up here angry, and then she saw all this, and then she saw this bitch, and now she's scared because she knows what it is.
You're so different from my other elf plaything. I'm sure you had a great time cutting him down to size.
Well, there's no cutting involved.
Figure of speech, darling. But not for long, I assure you. And she'll retrieve that large spear.
Pike.
A pike is probably a better word for it. You're right.
It's not a noodle, or
No,
is
it's
it?
not. Ooh,
Maybe.
no.
Zanisha, before we I assume I know where this is going. Before we do this, you've been cordial with us, so we'll be cordial with you. Do you have any last words that you would like to say if it comes to that? I know mine are I'm gonna look over at Modi. I love you, and I'll look back to her.
Maybe she's not the one who's been committing the murders. This could all be just one big misunderstanding, and we can all just walk away from this, right?
Oh,
I don't think so, Ryra.
Zanisha's issued a challenge to me. I have to accept.
As I
you
was
poor
saying,
thing, Ryra.
any
I
last?
picked smarter than that. I'll get to your question, Lori.
Oh,
If I was smart enough, I wouldn't have come up here in the first place.
Isn't that right? You might be curious as to how I know your names. I've been watching you for a long time. Since you walked into Magdamar. Really.
Oh, so not that long.
Not that long.
But
But long enough. A long
with
time.
that, you've seen how many bodies we've left behind of your people.
Yes. It's quite impressive. But there's always more. And judging by what I know, I think your souls will be quite useful.
I'm gonna take all this to presume that Lieutenant Leacott is no longer with the living.
Oh no, he is. I like to string them up and play with them a bit before I finish
Shit.
the job.
ooh,
He was hand delivered to me.
it's dark.
By who?
I'd imagine the
Sure.
justice.
No, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. See, you're getting it now.
Not really.
You will. You really shouldn't have come up here. If you would just let us continue our fun little rituals, you get to keep your lives.
Well,
Can't do that.
we may not have our lives, but you will not be living much longer.
You might want to reword that.
No, he's fine. Honestly, he does this.
Perhaps I don't know you as well as I thought.
He can be quite
Perhaps
surprising.
you don't know me as well as you thought that I knew myself once. He's gonna
Agno,
look back at like the group like, I've got her.
Agno, you're giving me a headache.
I just want to know, what's it feel like knowing you're going to get defeated by a madman, a bookworm, and a couple?
Vacationing in Magdamar.
I
A
mean,
traveling couple. How does that make you feel? Your whole brotherhood of 7 or whatever you call yourselves, defeated by that.
I guess we'll find out. Can't say I've ever experienced that one before.
There's a first for everything.
Well, we have no problem dispatching these, and he's gonna like point to the ball bags of flesh.
Well, shall we get on with it then? I have a busy day ahead of me.
I feel like we could keep talking a little longer, actually.
Oh.
Barry takes out tea.
And this is where I'm going to call initiative.
Initiative.
I am going to turn in my heightened awareness for bonus to my initiative.
Okay.
Shit.
No.
Ooh.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
I didn't have my token pressed.
I didn't click on my token.
You
Gotta adjust
dummies.
it. I'm going to adjust it to the first roll.
No cheating here.
Oh, hey, we can do that. How we just do a second roll and then put the first number in? That works.
Wouldn't
That's
let me
right.
do it.
Yeah, I definitely want the first number.
Uh-huh.
I keep pressing enter and it's not.
Oh no,
Strange.
There we go. Okay.
my first initiative was 14.
Yeah, I rolled crap. So this is going to be a bad night, guys.
I don't think a 20 is
You
crap.
still got a 20! That's still
Yeah.
awesome!
I got
Guy, I had a
14.
plus 13.
I had a plus 15 to Arcana. That didn't do me much good.
I had a plus 15 Arcana as well. The 2 rolls that I've done tonight, and they've both been sub 7. Ugh.
Rolled the wrong fucking number for these guys.
I'm gonna make myself big. I'm gonna grab that snake woman by the neck.
Ooh,
True about
Lori
that.
just sits in the back, and she's just
Gleefully
smiles.
smiling.
As Modi's choking the snake. I've seen this plenty of times before. Ooh.
Are you telling me I'm first? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I rolled crap.
This will bring me great
Let's see.
pleasure.
Who's got the higher dexterity modifier between Agnor and Lori?
I ignore.
I
Ignore.
have 3.
Okay.
I have
Yours is what?
0.
You said a +3?
Yeah.
Okay. Makes it easy for me.
Wily. It's a wily one.
Lori's dex is +0.
Mm-hmm.
Good lord.
She's a klutz. Who needs dexterity when you've got all that armor
Anyone?
and dwarven fortitude? She hasn't kicked the bucket yet.
Ryra, hand shaking, takes a bit of sulfur out of her component pouch and casts the shakiest fireball you've ever seen. Right
Oh
on
my
at,
God.
right at Zanisha.
Fireball.
Oh my god.
Okay, that is going to catch both the faceless stalkers in the blast. And what is that, reflex?
Hmm.
Okay.
20, that's good.
20s.
I
Got
rolled
it.
shit for damage, but
Right.
Oops. Let's see.
You ever get an ability that allows you to like reroll stuff?
Not that I know of at the moment.
Hmm.
Rerolls are very, very rare.
Just
Pathfinder.
your one reroll per book.
Oh, you should do that. Did you use yours yet?
I think it's for
Well,
only a
on the
D20.
rolls.
Oh,
As long as you're rolling a d20, go for it. But if you're not
got it.
rolling a d20, then
I think I already used mine.
could have fooled me.
I'm sure the DM's keeping track of it.
As far as I know, you guys hadn't used it at all yet.
Yep.
I could have sworn I used mine in the battle against Ironbriar.
I think you thought about it, but I thought you didn't.
If you used it, you used it. And we'll
I
go with that.
I
Put it in your
think I
notes.
used it though.
Okay, so that, and then on the stalkers,
I have mine in my notes that says 1 reroll per book. 0 or 1 of 1.
9. Math is hard. All right, so that's a 13. Don't judge me. I've got to get my calculator.
If you say
26.
4, that's a problem.
No. So it's a shit. What's that for? Yeah, so 13, a 26, and a 30.
So 2 of them saves, 1 of them doesn't.
Okay.
Half
Let's see.
damage for the saves.
Did she save is the question.
I feel like she's the one who saved.
So as that shaky fireball comes out, this faceless stalker on the left side takes. He failed the save. So 19. fire damage. The other faceless stalker manages to dodge the fireball somehow, leaving not a mark on him.
What?
Oh
Some
no.
evasion.
And Zanisha coils herself up beneath the mountain of silk pillows and sheets.
Which all catch fire.
Yes, they all combust, leaving her unharmed, though.
Awesome. That's a great start. That's all I got, guys. I'm going home.
Evasion's a hell of an ability.
Can I make like a check to see what kind of weaknesses she might have, or like immunities, spell resistance?
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot to go over that with you guys when you were rolling your Arcana checks. So you were able to identify the Lamia. So let's see, with a 22, I can give you guys 2 pieces of knowledge. Now, that was Modakar's roll, but if you don't mind Modakar, could Ryra get those pieces of information?
I mean, could I also roll again for more information?
I'm going to say no, because you were identifying it earlier. And this would bring up the same info.
Okay.
I am fine with that.
Okay. Gotcha. So you get 2 pieces of information. It could be defensive, offensive, any kind of special.
I'm gonna go with immunities and resistances, and then for the second piece, any special abilities.
Okay. So the first like special defensive ability is that there is. Why does it say that? That DR doesn't make sense. There is a. That's not DR. That shouldn't be DR.
Also, if any of them have spell resistance, I do have spells penetration.
So it's not a DR. There's an immunity to Lamia on mind affecting effects. And as far as the second piece you said was what?
Any special abilities?
Special abilities. Lamia have this almost supernatural ability to drain a person's wisdom.
Okay.
Through physical touch.
I will relay that information.
Okay. So now we know. Don't use mind affecting effects, and try not to let her touch you with those long fingers.
Can't
Nasty
guarantee
ass
that one.
fingers.
Right.
Does it
So,
have a rank smell to it?
That's it for me.
Okay. I wouldn't consider the smell to be rank. Why would you think it'd be rank?
The faceless stalkers. I'd imagine they have a smell to them. They just look like they do.
They look like they do, but funny enough, that would kind of defeat their purpose as shapeshifters, right?
I mean, when they're out shapeshifting, they can shapeshift and do some pheromone stuff. I don't know.
Nah.
I can't tell what that picture's supposed to be. Is
It looks
it
like a frog.
Is it like a frog? Is it ass cheeks? Is it titties? Is it ball sack?
For the
What
faceless
is it?
stalkers?
Yeah.
It looks like a
That's just what
frog.
no, that's just what they look like.
It just looks like a shapeless frog. A frog is just got its belly extended, doing its rivet.
You guys are doing this shrimp shit again. Let me I could have swore I shared this with you guys. They look like that.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't share that with you guys?
No.
The way
Okay.
it was cropped made it look like it had like either like just two sets of very round things, you know.
Yeah, I see that now. Okay. I'll try to be more vigilant about sharing with you guys like the images that I have for these things.
Yeah, but that's just its head. That's
They're
in
more
my
We're
picture.
just more
terrifying
freaked
than-
out a little bit now.
Yeah, a little bit.
definitely humanoid creatures for sure. Just no discernible features.
For
Less
sure.
cutesy frog, more disgusting would-be zombie.
Yep. Fleshy knobs and whorls,
Mm.
which is the worst way I could have described that.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
But no rank smell other than like burning silk at this point.
Okay.
Which now we turn our initiative count over to Zanisha. There are some strange names in this adventure path, and I've heard the official descriptions or pronunciations of some of these names. I refuse them. Some
Zanisha
people,
sounds right.
yeah, but some people say Zanesha, and that just doesn't have the same kick. Can't do it. Zanisha.
Zanisha.
It's sharp and villainous. Zanesha is like gonna bake you a pie.
Hmm.
Okay.
Janisha don't live here no more.
So after slithering out and shaking off some of these silky ashes, she's gonna turn her gaze towards the two elves, make a split decision,
Oh god.
and you're gonna see this long, well, not long, but like wide frill for, I can't think of the right term, like the hood. That's the one.
Hmm.
He's a little. This hood is going to appear like from Zanisha's neck, and something seems to be occurring to you, Agnor. I'm going to need you to make me. Where's it at?
Don't
There
you
it is.
do it.
I'm going to do it.
Don't you do it.
You already know what's happening. I need a will save.
Don't you dare fall for the wiles of this snake woman. You fell for the wiles of this snake woman.
I rolled a 4.
Get charmed.
I would like to use my D20.
Hey, yeah, you can use it.
No.
Let's hope you get a better roll. 15. And
Not
that's
by
plus
much.
1. Okay. So as that hood kind of flutters out, Zanisha starts moving her upper body kind of. I'm trying to do everything I can to not say like seductively, because it's not seductive by any means.
Snake
It's like
charmer.
snake-like. It's like
Yeah,
It
it's
is-
snake-like,
It is seducing, just not in a
Um,
sexual way.
Just a heads up, if it's a magic sleep effect,
which it is not,
I get immunities, certain immunities to that.
because elf.
Nah, she's charming you. She's using you. She's like
This
Jafar's scepter staff.
This is a mind-affecting effect, however.
I
And while she's snakily moving her body and focusing on you, she's going to speak to you, Agnor, and you feel compelled to listen to this suggestion of hers. I've seen what you can do, Agnor, and please don't throw any bombs, sweetie. It'll crash the Clocktower. And so that is the suggestion spell.
so I have to listen to it, correct?
It's an influence on the actions of the target creature. So the course of action that you've been suggested to follow is to not throw bombs. Does that sound reasonable?
I guess so. Like his whole thing is bombs. So I don't know if
How's that reasonable when she just threatened to kill us?
well
It'll crash
because
the tower.
because of the clock tower. So
That's
like in
true.
his brain, I would think it would be like, hey, she didn't say not fight her. She just said don't throw bombs. So
Mm-hmm.
I would think that he would at least at first. Yeah, at
you can
first he
still
wouldn't be using
fight.
bombs because, although he did just see a fireball go off, but still. Like, is there a way like after a certain amount of rounds I could be like, no, I would definitely realize that we need to use bombs, or is it like until like How long does this last type of thing?
It's an hour per level duration.
Oh my god. Okay. Roger
Because
that.
suggestion is something that works where they cannot suggest you to do something that would harm you.
Yeah, like if she said
They
like
have to
throw
make
bombs at
a
my
reasonable request.
if she said throw bombs at my party members, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, that would not work.
But
She
just
can't make
saying that because of the clock tower's integrity, throwing bombs would not be good. I think he would follow that.
Okay.
Especially while charmed.
Is it technically charmed?
But that doesn't mean I can't
Technical
use
compulsion.
certain explosive things on
Just won't
arrows.
throw bombs.
Yeah, just can't throw bombs.
Because that's the thing that she knows about you. Funny enough, it's not very subtle throwing bombs, eh?
It's like they blow up or something.
Whoa, 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 easy.
Rocking all of Magnamar.
But yeah. So you are being compelled to follow this very reasonable suggestion. And that will be it for her turn. As our new charred faceless stalker is going to take a few steps up. And he'll strike a pose.
He
Ignore.
poses menacingly.
Okay. So with checking okay, I do have one. So I'm going to use alchemical weapon, which I'll link that, to infuse basically a tanglefoot bag onto an arrow.
Okay.
I have one tanglefoot bag left. That. And then I'm going to knock the arrow. And I believe the infuse is a swift
It's a move action.
move action, yeah.
Mhm.
So I can still fire it.
Correct.
And so it would add the tanglefoot bag stuff on top of an arrow attack.
Correct.
I'll just link tanglefoot bag. Well, let's see if I hit. So I'm going to aim it at what's the radius on this bad boy?
Shouldn't be too big.
Looks like it just goes to the creature itself, not the actual area. All right, so I'm gonna shoot this guy. Actually, I'm gonna aim at this guy back here.
Okay.
Let's see. Hey, 25.
25. That is going to be a hit for 8
Does
damage.
9 damage.
Damage.
And then the tanglefoot bag stuff.
Which requires
DC 15 reflex.
15.
Because it's the bag and not my spell.
Correct. Let's see. Okay. That's going to be a success on the reflex save, but he
can only move half speed.
Yep.
And
looks like that's
I think that's it.
about it. So half speed. Let's see. Snail works for half speed. Nice and cute.
Yeah, that sounds like a good one.
That's going to be pretty crippling.
And that should be Yeah, I don't have haste, so I can't attack twice. Da-da-da-da-da. That'll be it.
Okay. Ooh. So you fire your arrow at this other faceless stalker. And it becomes covered in this tar-like substance. Slowing it down. Lori.
Okay. So I'll make this pretty simple. I'm going to use my Sacred Armor ability. And so that'll give me my +1 back to my AC. And then I also want to use my free action and one use of my Fervor to hit or add the Sacred Weapon onto that and do the defending quality on my Mace or Warhammer. And then I'll give myself another AC boost, so that'll bring me up to 22 total if I'm doing the math right.
Hope you are.
I'll keep doing the math, or I'll make sure. But I'll use them. It's a move action to pull like a potion out of your pocket, right?
To retrieve something is a move action.
Yeah. So I'll use my movement to pull a potion out of my pouch, and I'll look up at Modi and like, do what you do, baby. And then I'll hit him with a Shield of Faith. And I'll link it there. So you have a deflection bonus, but this one will supersede it. So you'll give
+3.
yeah, into your deflection.
Nice. I'll put that in.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I'm doing the math right. Let's see. Barriers to so +2.
Five, Rara.
Okay, thank you.
You got it. Damn, Kyle, it's like you were explaining to me a fucking magic deck win con.
Where? Oh, because I'm whispering?
No, because you were just going on about, I'm going to use my fervor ability for this. I'm going to give myself a +1 on here, then I'm going to cast Shield of Faith.
Well, I was trying to make it short and concise.
Yeah. No, I got you. It's a lot of numbers. All right. So you have a defending mace at +1, +2? Which one?
+1, but I already have the Sacred Armor ability. And I still have Greater Stunning Barrier open or on.
Mm-hmm.
So +1 from the +2 for the deflection, +1 for the enhancement, and then another +1 for the enhancement. So a grand total of +4.
Okay. Gotcha. And is that going to be all for you, Lori?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, Modokar. You've been buffed up by your lovely.
Am
Odie.
I able to step here from where I'm at?
Yes.
Step 5. 10 this way. I'll look at Zanisha and I will cast a spell at her.
Ooh,
I am casting one of your favorites.
All right. Bone Shaker.
I don't gotta link the whole thing. You know how Bone Shaker works, right? Which actually
More or less.
Kind of curious why it
I
didn't put
prefer
all
to
this
know
stuff
how it
in.
works. Also,
Let me see if I click this one. There it goes.
cool. I will need a caster level check.
Caster level check.
1 damage. That can't be right.
Yeah,
You did something wrong.
I didn't put any damage numbers in there yet.
It
Gotcha.
says non-lethal, rolling 1. It didn't even roll.
Yeah, this is basic stuff. Yeah, normally it causes 3d6 +1 per 2 caster levels.
Right.
And it causes a half speed or like no movement or something.
It lets me move you 5 feet.
That's right. Yeah, you're manipulating the target's bones.
Terrifying.
It's
What
really
the
cool.
fuck?
There's an upgraded level of it called Bone Shatter.
Oh my god.
It's a really cool spell.
That's horrifying.
I am the voodoo man now.
But let's see if you can overcome some SR real quick.
Let's see. Caster level should be 10 plus my caster level.
It's a D20 plus your cast level. And any other bonuses you have. Like if you have penetrative spell, like Rara, you get a bonus on that.
I do get a bonus on it, even though it's not my spell.
No, you don't. You didn't cast it. But I'm saying that you have penetrative spell, so
Oh
you
yeah.
have a bonus to it, yeah.
What is your
14.
number?
Okay. Let's see. That does not crack spell resistance on this Lamia. Lame-ia. So you are unable to shake her bones.
My spell does nothing.
You know how many bones a snake has?
A lot.
300 something.
Really?
I think it's up there.
Huh.
Definitely more than us.
It's all ribs. Mostly.
That's my turn then. Move and a failed spell.
Unfortunate.
The flexibility, snakes can have 300 or more.
Or more.
Adults have about 206.
Adult
So
humans.
depending on the size and species of snake, it could have more than 300.
Oh.
See, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a dad. Yeah.
You have all those tight knit vertebrae.
Gross. So that brings us to the bottom of our initiative with our slowed faceless stalker, as he's going to struggle to move his legs against the tar just a little bit closer to you guys. Ryra.
Gonna step over here and I'm gonna cast Lightning Bolt at Zanisha. Straight
Ooh.
through the Faceless Stalker.
Nice.
All out there in the corner.
Using the scroll.
Okay. You don't have to make a check to use the scroll because it is on your spell list. It just comes naturally to you.
Ah! Yeah.
I rolled 3 6s. It's pretty good.
It does get that caster level check for spell resistance, though.
Yeah. So what do I roll for that?
Since it's a 5th level scroll, you're going to roll a d20 plus 5 because it's not your spell.
Does she get the +2 from her racial?
Racial.
You mean the spell pen?
Elven magic? Yeah.
Nat 20, bitches!
Ooh.
Fuck
Very
you!
nice. Okay. Dang.
Yeah, I guess elves do have a +2 for spells.
Oh.
Why am I?
I am curious. Yeah, exactly. I'm curious as to whether or not spell penetration works on scrolls just for me. Like, obviously, you're cracking spell pen on this one, so it's going through. There is a reflex save involved for both of these. But,
The way that it says they receive on caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance, not spells that they're casting. I would think that I'm assuming that it's because they know what they're doing and they have an innate magical thing, but obviously you can make that call.
Okay, I'll have to look some more into that because I think I've seen stuff where it adds to scrolls or like scroll masters or something like that. But for now, we don't have to worry about it because holy shit, you overcome spell penetration, and this lightning bolt erupts from the scroll. Jazzy, I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what you want
They
though.
both have to roll reflex saves.
Yes. Is this quote unquote powerful stroke of electrical energy rips through the both of them, or might. We'll see. Let's see. Wow, most of that spell is just like fluff.
Destroying low melting metals,
It's gonna melt
setting
everything.
stuff on fire.
All right, let's see. That is.
Oh,
Whoa.
the gold in her armor is melting, so you can see her snake nips.
Gross. Ain't nobody wants snakes don't have nipples.
That's the problem. They have little fangs on them.
Humans do, and that's a human upper body.
No.
Also, this lightning bolt just slams through the the wall and keeps going. I hope there's nothing else at 120-foot radius that gets blasted by it.
Some
Just
bird outside gets nuked.
a little
Whole
seagull
flock,
floats by and gets fried.
a whole flock of seagulls gets nuked, and just people down in the under. Where are all these dead fried birds coming from? Oh
Nah, they would
God!
not. They'd be shit free food.
It's my lucky day. It starts chowing down.
All right. Ooh, close. All right, so that bolt is absolutely tearing through this faceless stalker right here for 22 damage.
Nice job, Rybra.
There is a gnarly, like red hot hole right through his center.
That's my contribution for the fight. The rest is yours. I bow out.
You throw yourself off the tower.
Now go ahead and say, here's a part where you say, and Zanisha evades.
With a 26. Yeah.
So you get half damage.
Evasion.
Evades.
How does that work? Even though it's a line?
Evasion works on any reflex where you would take half damage.
That's
It's
stupid.
just like the rogue skill.
Don't you love
Yeah, I'm
rogues?
useless. I'm sorry, guys.
Not useless. You've done the most damage so far.
So the thing that doesn't matter as much.
Doesn't matter. Oh, we'll see
As
about
much. I said
that.
as much.
Well, everything up
That
here
faceless
is
stalker's
violent.
about to tear into you. Those things
I
fucking
said
hurt.
as much.
It's gonna morph in ears. Like I heard that.
I'm the only one who's done damage, and it's all been to this one single stalker. So I wonder where he's headed next.
I did some damage to this guy, slowed him down a bit.
And he's slowly making his way.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Well,
Although
that
I
was the only
did-
place I could position myself to hit multiple at the same time.
Yeah. I did goof though. He shouldn't have been slowed because of the reflex save, but I
Oh.
goofed.
No, it's okay. Don't slow him.
Slowed.
I don't want an asterisk on this fight.
He's slowed.
Okay, yes, sir.
It thinks it's slowed.
It forgets. These things aren't exactly in their right mind, you know? You wouldn't be either if you could be whoever you wanted to.
They haven't formed their mind yet.
Oh, these things are like Numo, but more like animalistic. In full control.
More stalker-like.
It's actually incredibly painful when they have to transform. It takes like a couple minutes. Gross.
Very.
Well, that moves us into Zanisha's turn, as she is going to slither towards Modokar, not taking note to the melting stone hole behind her. Let's see. Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, you've got reach.
And with that pike, is going to jab out towards you, Modokar.
Okay.
All right. It's going to make me wait. I can just not roll all of them, I hope. No, I'm just going to do all of them. All right. So does a 23 hit you, Modokar?
It sure does.
Saving shield. My feet, so I can add a +2 to your AC.
Then it doesn't.
Okay. Doesn't hit. Let's see. Okay. One swipe over. Faceless Stalker time. Okay.
I think that attack actually might have meant my death if it hit.
This Faceless Stalker is going to take a step forward and swing. Maybe. We'll find out. Where's my...
Come on, take one more step forward.
Damn it. He's played this game before.
Come on, take one more step forward.
He's hitting Motorcar, right?
No, he was going to hit you, but he rolls in that one. So he's not hitting shit.
Yeah.
Tumbles off the tower.
Yeah. That hit was a bit more grievous as he kind of stares down at the whirling, melty hole in his chest. Still.
I'm glad you stepped in the melee range, friend. I've got a taser for you.
Morphs an eyebrow. Again,
Screaming the whole
super
way.
painful to do that, yeah. All right, Agnor, your turn.
All right. He is going to through alchemical weapon again. Attach a
That's what you meant by that too. That's what you just said. It's just an eyebrow.
what?
New GIF.
Oh. He's gonna attach a alchemist fire to an arrow,
Mm-hmm.
which gosh. You're really throwing me off, Eric, not letting me use bombs.
Challenge.
It's all right. I'm okay. So he's gonna fire it at Zanisha, whatever her name is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's see if it hits first. $20.
A 20 to Zanisha. Where's her? Oh, on regular AC.
Yeah.
Is unfortunately going to miss.
So, so the way that the alchemist weapon works is says the next creature struck by it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I miss, technically it doesn't expend the use of it.
You
I
trying
think
to
it's
retrieve a flask.
well,
of
it's like worded in a way that I think normally you would like coat like a melee weapon. So if I swung and missed, the alchemist fire on the blade would not expunge. The
Yeah, that's
alchemy,
like how it works because you have a minute until application if no blow is struck.
yeah, I don't know how that works for a ranged weapon though.
Well, we'll say you're coating your bowstring, not the arrow for now. That way it's coating the bow and transferring to the arrow as you knock it.
Okay.
Clarification comes later.
And also you're infusing the weapon with the magic, so it's less of you pouring alchemical fire on your bow, but taking the magic from that alchemist fire and putting it onto your bow.
Okay. And then if I miss with it, it's still on the bow because magically it didn't disperse.
Until a minute.
Okay. So that will be his turn, I guess. Sorry guys.
Save or suck. Well, hit or suck in that case, but yep.
You guys got a lot of that
You
going
like
on.
that.
Okay. Lori.
It's my standard action to drink the potion.
Yep.
Okay. So
Move to retrieve, standard to drink.
okay, gonna drink the potion. 3 or 4 because the regular. So +1, right? 1d8 +1 for cure light wounds.
Mhm.
Okay. Not much, but that still leaves me. Shit. Shit. Fuck it. I'll use my swift action to cast Grace on myself. And 5, 10, 15. Mm, 20 right there.
Okay. You're lucky I remember what Grace does. Thank you. There's a tail flick as you position yourself next to Zanisha.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, she's just aware of your. Not everything's an attack on you.
Did you not hear me when I said don't let her touch you?
I have to. I think that's it. But use my
Okay.
swift to use movement.
Swift, standard,
And standard.
movement.
Yep. That's it.
Cool. All right. So she's aware.
Ooh la la.
Hey, Modokar. What's going on?
Shit. That's a good question. Let's see. Fucking. I'm just gonna 5 foot over here.
Okay.
I can draw a line between me and Lori. I'd say I'm flanking. I'm gonna swipe with the longsword. I'm gonna hit with the longsword.
Nice job, buddy.
There's no way she is dexterous enough to not take that damage.
Let's see.
That'd be like a 27 with flanking.
No, I'm just looking at the flanking charts that I can find. It's always weird when you get to bigger monsters like that. We need to focus. I hear you, Jazzy.
Well,
Yell
large
out,
creatures
people.
take up all 4 squares, so as long as you can draw a line through a square.
You can draw the line through any square.
Draw a line from one to another.
I was remembering. Okay. If you had been in this square, that doesn't count as flanking.
Right.
I had
Because
the
it has to
squares
go.
and it's
Has to go through the monster.
I would
Wow.
say this square right here would be flanking.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
he's
it still
flanking
would be.
there, where the faceless fucker is,
There.
right here.
Large creatures are dangerous
Yeah,
because they're
that's
easier to flank.
yeah,
Well, it's dangerous being a larger creature, I should say.
but that
Yes.
sometimes means they have bigger range and everything else. So
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
They are
Okay.
easier to hit.
So that is a 27 to hit with 11 damage coming from your adamantine longsword. Whoa. Gross. gross. You get a nasty hit in. What part are you cutting? Snake or human?
Human.
Oh, going for vanity. There is a snake-like hiss as Anisha feels pain.
Probably haven't felt that in a while.
That golden mask is going to turn in your direction, Modokar, just kind of looking down at you. This is going to be fun. And is it all for you?
That's it. Moving action.
Okay. Time for Slow Faceless Stalker.
The one with the hole blown through him.
The other one. With the tar on him.
Oh no, yeah, slower. Yep.
Let's see.
Imagine what would have happened if he had the tar and then I fireballed him.
He'd be cooking.
I can't imagine these things smell nice when they're cooking. So that's a step
Hey, yo.
forward, and then he's going to cross diagonally right here.
Attack of opportunity.
Swing.
How dare you just walk around in my
You
threat
love
range.
creating a flanking line, don't you?
I do. They're so fun. Ooh. That's
Yeah, I'm flanking him now, so 19.
Yeah,
Let's
but now
see.
Zanisha's flanking you.
Semantics.
19 does hit for big boy damage. You're getting lucky with that.
Sure am, because normally I don't get lucky.
Your sword cuts through, but not as easily as Zanisha's. You're getting a bit of rubbery feel from this thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm glad I used the adamantine one.
It's like a over well done steak.
And you move 10 feet total, not 5 foot, so you're good.
What does that even mean?
If you would have just done a 5-foot step, I would have done step up and moved over.
I know.
That's why you did that.
I check your guys' sheets sometimes. I promise.
Uh-huh.
All right. So,
Slide to the left. Slide to the right.
if I did that, he'd be out of flanking line. I gotta make this thing as long as possible.
Oh, we'll take that other stalker and have him start walking around.
Yeah, he'll run through Zanisha. And he'll get right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. All right, so he moves there, takes that hit, almost like a champ. And swing. He's gonna try and smack you. Succeed, maybe. Oof. That is a 21. Come
On
go.
who? On
You.
me? No,
Yeah,
loser.
sorry. So lucky.
You're just 1 point off.
Damn.
Thought you were gonna attack Agnor or something. Makes sense since you got bombed. But hey, if you want to get killed by me, more power to you, buddy.
Let's get
Let's take it easy. He swung at you. Let's just leave it at that.
You could take hits better than I can.
Don't tell him how to play his characters.
You're more fortuitous than I am.
Fortuitous. Your 11 intelligence is showing.
You're more fortitudious.
Speaking of intelligence, Ryra, we're back to you.
Mirror image.
Hey, check you out. So we get how many? Ooh,
4.
that's max roll. +1 per
No,
3
there's
level.
not.
So was that 6?
No, it's not max roll. I rolled a 1d4
Oh,
plus
2.
2. That's
Okay.
the total.
I saw the total and I got excited.
No, it would have been green if that was max.
Oops.
So there are 5 Ryras
Okay.
now.
Mm,
And she goes, guys, as everybody, she thought that, she had Lori and Modokar by her and they all just fucking leave her. And she goes, wait a second.
Okay, 5 of you.
Pick it first to fry.
I'll remember that. Probably.
Time to harvest some snake oil.
Anything
Oh yeah,
else?
it's no problem. I'll 1v1 this faceless stalker. No problem. No problem. No good. Yeah, we're good.
Lightning
Okay.
bolt him again. You got it.
I can't. That was a scroll.
You got this.
Woof.
You guys are gonna feel so bad when Ryra dies because you left her.
I don't
Anything
believe
else?
Ryra can die.
Ooh, don't say that.
All right, I've asked 3 times. Nothing else. We're moving on.
Oh yeah, sorry, nothing.
Zanisha. Let's see what she can do. What can she do? A lot, actually.
She can move.
She could break the flank.
Let me get a free swipe in.
Yeah, okay.
Let me get a bite of that snake tail. Oh, roll.
No, she's gonna coil herself up and spin with this pike, attacking both Modokar and Lori. She's pulling a link uppy.
Don't like that.
Oops.
It's an attack,
Right.
so I can't attack back.
All right.
Don't you cast
First,
spells or something?
are you asking her?
Yeah.
Occasionally.
Well, you
As
sure you
she's
don't want to do that
spinning.
right now?
No. //. So that first hit's going towards Modokar. That is a 25. Does that hit?
Oh yeah, it's a hit.
Right. Continues to spin. 19 on Lori.
Miss.
And then spinning back around to Modokar with a 22.
Meets it, beats it.
Beats it. Okay. So Lori takes no damage.
And I take all the fucking damage.
You take all the damage.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys, but I think I'm about to become a JoJo ghost, watching from above.
Would you like to know the total?
Yo.
You're taking a total of 36 damage with both hits.
I'm in single digit health points.
That would have one-shot me. Like even
Yeah,
it would have
buddy.
gone beyond my con, just straight dead, not even
Yeah, buddy.
unconscious.
Ooh. Oh, what happened to surprising me?
Is that all you got?
Oh, tenacious. And that will be the end of Zanisha's turn. As we move over to this faceless stalker. Ooh. 5, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was going to try and do like a something times the targets, but I can't do math right. So we'll just say
20% hit chance.
looking at a target-rich environment, it is. All right, so let's see if he...
I think
No,
first you have
we
to roll to
roll.
hit,
Yeah,
and
we
then you
roll
roll
for
to
hit.
see which one you hit.
That's right. Oh, that's a 17.
That meets it, beats it.
Okay. And then that's a 1 out of 5. Should I just roll a percentile for you?
Percentile, yeah.
All right. What do you want to be?
20%.
You want to be in the 20?
Yeah, 1 through 20 would be me.
All right. Technically 0.
So you can roll 0, huh?
17.
Fuck.
You got lucky.
So that
Well,
hits it.
guys, it was nice knowing you. I'll be back next week with a different character.
Same. Psych.
All right. That's min damage. So 7 damage as it
Okay.
smacks you in the face.
Okay.
Fine. You're fine.
Ugh.
Ow.
It's getting kind of hot in here. Kind of comfortable.
I wish I could do more than one attack in a turn. Stupid lucky boss battle.
Hey,
Wish I could
Agnor.
be the boss.
What you got?
So here's the thing.
Mhm.
She said I can't throw a bomb, correct?
Right.
But she didn't say I can't direct a blast by detonating a bomb.
Yes.
So in theory, I submit to you, I could
Mhm.
direct blast
As a cone rather than a
as a
throwable
cone,
bomb. You're
and
getting it.
I could
It's
still designate.
clicking, John. It's
Yeah,
clicking up
I
here.
think I see what's happening now. I see what you're throwing down. I had to read through all of my things. So I can still use my precise bomb to keep my friends out because basically I designated a target
Mhm.
or the precise damage, the actual damage, and then everything else in the cone gets splash.
Yes.
So I can still avoid my friends, but I can basically I can still do a bomb. And I'm going to attempt to do that
Okay.
with the frost bomb. And I wish I could do a good cone from here, but from here, does it go out like this? Like what's the end cone of it?
So 20-foot cones can use. They're kind of weird.
Yeah. The
'Cause
cone of
standard
splash. Sorry, go
15
ahead.
to. Oh, sorry. It's like 15-foot cones and 30-foot cones. Um, it's hard to visualize, but as long as it's 20 feet in the direction that you're going in from you, we're good. So,
Okay. So I can in theory hit
mhm,
all of the targets.
yes.
Okay. So I'm going to attempt that.
Mhm.
So you're going to see Agnar kind of yell out like, Modi, get down. And then you're going to see like this crazy eye twitch. And he's going to take one bomb and basically just go and
Cool.
smack it in front and just going to go boom, like a wave of frost, hopefully out. And I am targeting the guy right in front of me, say.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a cone, so it'll affect everything in the radius that
So
you
everything
haven't
gets splash
designated.
damage. Yeah. So for the frost side of it, let me just click it.
Okay.
So the person I target is the one that has to do the
The fortitude.
fortitude. Everything
Mhm.
else just gets the splash damage.
Okay. And you're targeting this face
The
of
guy
stalker
right
with
in
the
front of me.
fortitude.
Yep.
All right. Let's see how he does.
So if he fails,
Which he
he's
does.
staggered, which he doesn't. Okay.
No, he does.
Okay. Well, he gets 25 points of cold damage and is staggered. And then everyone else, they have to do a reflex save. And since they have the whatever, then if they pass it, they don't get any damage.
So Zanisha, I'll go ahead and tell you, Zanisha's going to auto pass that save
Okay.
with her
All right.
reflex.
Roger.
But the faceless stalker, on the other hand, will have to work for his survival, which is a success.
All right. So basically, they're good. So the only guy in front of me gets nuked with 25.
Lost. It is now colder in here, though, and there's another hiss from Zanisha. I really wish she wouldn't do that.
And I'm going to 5-foot step to the side.
It messes with my scales.
You're messing with motocross flanking, though.
Oh, you're right.
The flanking line's been broken.
Flanking line's back.
That's fine. I'm probably gonna break the line myself.
Is it possible to toss Motorcar an elixir? Is that a move action?
To throw something
Let me
towards the
see.
motor
Let me see the infusion.
wouldn't you have to make it first, like cast
I
it?
already have it. I have it pre-made.
Cool. Ugh. Throwing.
So it would be like something on my belt.
I think that would be a move action.
Okay. Well, I have my move still.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I shall do. I'm going to toss him an elixir of haste.
Ooh.
Mm.
You're still going to have to use an action to use it, though. So remember that.
Mm. Be doing that for this next turn, that's for sure.
I'm just letting you know. So it's going to take up your action.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get an additional. Oh no, only when you do a full attack.
So
But-
catch it with whatever free hand I have.
Yeah. Zinni's just going to watch you throw that, and Modokar, you catch it. I hope that makes this fight less dull.
You'll have to
So
excuse
far.
us. We can't do multiple attacks a turn like you can.
The fuck are you talking about, man? Turns?
You'll have to excuse us. We are currently under leveled. We didn't get that extra level yet to be on your par to do multiple attacks a turn.
Yeah. All right. Lori?
Well, I'm going to kind of close my eyes and say to myself, Toreg, make my hammer swing as true as Kaglermoss, and take a huge swing at Modi.
Huh.
Or at Zanisha.
Yeah, fucking kill him. Yeah.
Shit.
At Zanisha, my bad. Tired.
Huh.
My bad, Modi. I was thinking of
at two
Modi.
Brutus.
I was thinking. But with that prayer, I was also going to use my swift action to do channeled force.
Mm-hmm.
So
big.
yeah, next three, next three attacks. So here's
So
one.
you're adding your channel energy dice to your damage. Okay. So you are flanked, so you're getting a +2 on that for a total of 24, which is not going to hit.
Oh shit. Okay.
Blessed as it were. Still a miss.
Doesn't flank take away her dex bonus?
You simply get a +2.
Whack.
Yep.
If only we had our rogue here who can take away that dex bonus.
That's not even how that works either.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. All right, Modokar.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the smart thing here. I'm gonna 5 foot over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best 5 foot I can take.
Okay.
And I'm gonna channel energy.
Oh. Okay.
Hold on. I have it somewhere. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, it's 3d6s
holding.
of healing. So I'll just roll you some 3d6s.
Okay.
He looks so happy right now. Why are you so happy with yourself, Eric? Huh?
Oh,
So-
that was my waiting face.
All of my allies get 12 health.
Hey.
Don't know why my health was full. I'll change it on the sheet. There it goes.
Fuck are you doing with your HP that's fucking up with my token?
No, your token was fucked up. I was fixing it. And yeah,
Why do I
that's
have a
it.
bleeding eye on me? Oh, it's because of the mirror.
Mirror image. That's like the
I was like,
only
did she
good.
do something that I didn't realize? Am I about to get exploded next round?
You're part of the Kirin tour.
All right. So a burst of positive energy fills the room and reinvigorates Agnor, Ryra, and Lori.
Thank God. Thank you, Modi. Love you.
Yep. Probably my last move, but enjoy it.
12
None
healing.
for me. 12.
None for you. I don't see you as a positive being.
Good judge of character.
I'm double fisting my vape. I'm so nervous.
What's there to be nervous about? If it's your time to die, it's your time to die, Lori.
Didn't you watch the Chad video from earlier?
No.
Oh yeah, you were at work all day. That's right. Well, give it a watch. It's actually really entertaining.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Medokar?
That's it. That's all I can do.
God
5
damn
foot
it.
channel energy. All right. Faceless Stalker time. He is staggered, so he can only take either a move or a standard action, correct?
Yo.
Okay. So he's going to whip around to the source of the frostbite on his ass
Good.
and try to, I guess, just like clothesline you, I guess.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Do a fucking running lariat. Didn't realize these guys were fucking wrestlers. He's gonna pick you up and pile drive you, send you down the stairs.
It's a 13, so he's going to miss, I think. It's a good thing he didn't charge. You run right off the fucking tower. Well, he couldn't charge anyway, but you know what I mean.
As he clotheslines, you get low and lift. Send him flying off the tower.
There's some audible cracking as he bends and moves after taking that huge bout of frost damage. All right, 5 Ryras.
5
All right, I'm gonna use my
Five
wand of
was-
shocking grass.
Oh, you did have the taser. That thing's got to be like almost battery dead, right?
Yeah, it's very nearly done.
You have to recharge it.
14 on touch.
Yeah, he takes 10 electricity.
Krakow.
Why do you keep shocking me?
Get out of my face!
Which one? So you just full defensive, backed into a corner, still kind of scared, I'd assume.
Very
Really
scared.
scared?
She's shitting
Very
herself.
Dude,
She's
please
no.
don't.
shaking. She's like, ah!
There's a little snake tongue that comes out from underneath the mask. Like, that's disgusting.
You know, you're the most talkative villain that we've dealt with.
I'm trying to do better.
Well, you can start by not killing people.
Not that much better.
Did I kill him?
Got it.
No, he's not dead, but he is now more severely wounded than he was already. Speaking of killing people, where was I? As it is back to Zanisha's turn.
You were back to not killing people.
What?
That's what you asked. You asked where you were, so I was saying you were killing people.
Eh.
Modi, do you get it? Please tell me someone gets the joke.
I'm getting the pointy end of that pike. That's what I'm getting.
Let's see. So what Zanisha's going to do is raise one of her long fingers and cast a spell at you, Lori.
Okay.
She would wait for me to 5 foot away to cast a spell.
Is there a possibility of swinging at her?
Yeah, if you
Sure
want to
hope
take an
you
attack
do.
of opportunity. Spellcast. You're hitting. That's a big hit. And you get all that force
Damn.
damage.
Krakow.
So there's the 8 damage for that, and then it's 2d6 for my...
Nice.
Okay. 15 15, right?
15 total.
Okay. Math can be hard. Damn. Where do you hit her at?
At her hand. Swat at her fucking hand.
You're like 4 feet tall.
Well, okay, okay, so at her, the snaky part right in front of me.
Okay.
Or even funnier, on her tail.
Oh. All right. Yeah.
Very into her tail.
All right. You smash the end of her tail, and her hand just like whips as she takes that fucking hit, and it's super painful for her. There's a little crunch.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm sorry, was that your tail?
and there is hissing through clenched teeth here. Lots of hissing from her.
Okay, bro, it's gotta be a concentration check. See if she can do that spell still.
She wasn't casting defensively. Oh wait,
Yo,
no, you're right.
what are you talking about? Sorry, bro. I'm just playing the game, you know.
No, you're right. We haven't had this issue yet. Normally, you guys miss.
Thanks.
Sorry, it's just true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually the whiff machine until I'm not.
Okay, that is concentration.
I think it's so adorable when he raises his eyebrows when he's thinking.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Dog. Can't go out there. It's raining. You don't want to go out in the rain.
Where the fuck is it?
Dogs don't like rain.
All right. Injured while casting. 10 plus damage dealt plus spell level. So that's 10 plus, what was it?
15.
15.
15. Ugh. 25 plus the spell level, which is so we're looking at 26. 26.
Still goes off.
Beats it
Damn,
just
fuck.
barely. She's fumbling through the fucking word.
She fumbles through it as these little missiles of magical energy come darting right towards you, Lori.
Ooh. Okay.
They hit unerringly.
Does that still show or pop off stunning barrier?
Link stunning barrier. Let's find out. For it's a +2 AC, any creature that strikes you with a melee attack is stunned.
Okay. Make sure.
So not a melee.
Got it.
Cool. So with the magic missile, that is 1d4 plus 1 per missile, and she is shooting
5.
3. No, that's ridiculous.
11.
So let me get my good d4s out. They never get to see much use.
Can't only one strike
Oh, wait, you
any
might be
single
right on that.
creature, or is that only the force missile?
If you shoot multiple missiles, you can have them strike at a single target or several.
Okay.
A single missile can strike only one creature. So a single missile, 3 single missiles, so it can't attack multiple.
So you can do 3d4, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. There's a really weird wizard build out there that specializes in magic missile, and it
Smart wizard build.
Yeah. Wait, so
It
you can only do one missile against any given creature, right?
That doesn't sound right.
nah, single missile can strike only one creature. So a single missile out of the 3 that she's casting can only attack 1, but she's casting 3, they're each single missiles.
Okay.
Right, so one missile can't penetrate someone, hit someone else.
That's what it sounds like.
Isn't that what mine is? Literally force missile. It's literally the same thing.
Okay. If that's the case, then we fucked up.
Single missile can only strike 1. And
Did
magic
someone-
missiles can't be used to destroy multiple images for mirror image.
Yeah, my thing also says if you shoot multiple missiles, you can have them strike a single creature or several creatures. A single missile can strike only one creature. You must designate the targets before the check for spell resistance or roll damage. Yeah, so you've
Okay.
made me not be able to attack a single thing with multiple missiles.
Gotcha.
I have to split them up, or they just only take the 1d4.
Got you. Okay.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
You could change it up on me, but I'm gonna be mad.
What, you mean like keep you like that and keep Zanisha like this? No, that's not fair.
No, but if you make the change now and it didn't like retroactively, obviously it can't apply because we're already way past that. And you're like, well,
And
in
we're
the
already
future, you can do it this new way, and I'll be like, I'm gonna be dead. Thanks.
Maybe not.
No one's
Yeah, so
dying in
she
this
could-
room.
So she could split the missile among all of us, but not
Could.
attack all of them at Lori.
Mhm.
Hey, instead of the missiles doing it 1d4, can I split the missiles in half, make them each do 1d2?
Oh, it's great.
Actually,
So
can I
how
just
much
split
damage am I
those in
taking?
half to make them d1s?
Hold on, I just want to get some mega clarification on that. Ryra's made me feel very defensive.
Well, that's
Yes,
just how you
magic
applied it.
missile is supposed to be able to point at one target and blast it with 4 missiles. That's how it works.
Well, what he did to me is I have force missile. It's the same thing, exact thing as magic missile, but a different name, basically. And so that's why I was like, that sounds familiar. That's exactly what my thing says. So he's got to play by the rules he set for me,
No.
or he can change it up, and I'll just be sad.
Rules understandings can change. I don't know everything.
I know.
Yeah, I'm the one that had a bad day at work, and don't be vindictive. I'm kidding.
Everything's good. We're all good here.
No, I'm dying.
I feel attacked.
Good.
Didn't you get like topped off with Modi's
You
last
feel
thing?
attacked. We're all attacking each other here. That's the point of the game.
Oh. It's a collaborative storytelling experience.
And the current story is attacking each other relentlessly, spin dashing in some cases.
Okay. Well, let's see, Kyle. 12. Pew, pew, pew.
Well, it's
almost didn't
nice
even
to
go
know
off.
that for this battle, I suppose.
Pew pew pew.
Now we know for the future. It's that thing that you said I should say.
Future.
Cast, we're good on that.
I'm in
Face
pain.
stalker. Pain, you say?
Yes.
Hey, wait a moment.
Says the faceless stalker next to her as it moves.
Nah. It wasn't me, it was him. I point to the other faceless stalker.
Oh, this really isn't good.
Hey, I've seen this movie before. It doesn't turn out well.
I heard someone say pain.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Do you have a melee weapon?
I have a dagger.
Did you have it out?
Or I have my quarterstaff. I always have my quarterstaff out.
Always, huh?
Yeah, it's
You
my
would get an
walking
AO.
stick.
Let's see if
Do
you
a
hit it.
quarterstaff.
Unlikely.
Not impossible.
Unlikely.
Improbable.
Worth
Better
a
than
shot.
Max damage.
Yeah. Max damage. Just if you had a double digit number, we might have been in business. you normally want to go for those. So that's a 16 on you, Lori, as it moves completely unaware of the whiff behind it.
Nobody saw that.
16 to hit does not hit.
Well, +2 for flanking, 18 still doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
Agnor.
All right. I think I'm going to do another frost bomb,
Hmm.
and this time going to target the big girl. Yikes. The 21 hit touch AC.
Who are we hitting again?
The check.
Big Zan.
It's the cone again.
Oh, the cone again. 21 touch is... Wait, where is it? I'm so used to having to look on my other monitor. Yes.
It hits.
Yes.
25 points of cold damage, and she needs to do a DC 18 Fortitude save. And this boy in front of me needs to do a reflex. I don't think I hit anyone else.
Okay. So that's a success on the Faceless Stalker's reflex save, and Zanisha needs to make a Fortitude save. That's right.
Yes, sir. 18.
Okay.
Hopefully, she's not as good at Fortitude as she is at reflex.
That hardly ever happens.
Can staggered creatures do a reflex save?
Staggered?
Uh-huh.
If it calls for it, they have to make it. Unless they choose to voluntarily, fail. As far as I know, it's not an action for them to do so.
I'm gonna petition that to be a rule in Pathfinder 3.
All right. That is a 19 on the Fortitude save.
Roger. So just the damage to her alone.
25 damage.
25 cold.
Since she's part snake and cold-blooded, that means that she just shuts off instantly.
Instantly. Yep. Fight's over.
She falls asleep.
Just curls out.
I don't want to do this no more.
Just hisses. No, my one weakness, cold.
A single point of cold damage from a non-splash source.
Someone accidentally brings her a cold drink and splashes it on her.
What world? What world?
All right. So her form rhymes over as you direct this blast towards her. And she doesn't have a witty quip or anything for this one. She just turns full attention towards Agnar.
The chattering of teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, take a
That
chill
hood.
pill.
That
Oh,
hood
he
just
did it.
unfurls and starts rippling with anger.
Chill out.
And is that everything for Agnar?
Yeah, he's gonna do a 5-foot step here.
Okay. Right there. All right, Lori, what you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna use, or I'm gonna reallocate my defending weapon. So it's gonna go back to, I'll have a +1 to my attack, but I'm losing 1 to my AC.
Hey, get out of the flank line. That's my suggestion.
I will 5-foot step there.
Oh.
And then using, let's see. Yep. All right, so just verify with me, seeing as I already have channeled force on. And that's another combat feat. Can I use those together? So.
See why you couldn't stack them together. Unless it explicitly says you can't stack them together. But that's just my interpretation. I just see it as you doing the cleric thing and buffing yourself up for big hits.
So that is using the attack action, and your other one. Where is it at? You gotta scroll up. Channeling force. So that's a swift action to extend that, and you get that for forever next to your weapon attacks, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, this that, as far as I know.
Okay. All right. So this will be my attack on Ugly Lady. This will be at a +1 from just, what's on the screen. Yep. Nope. 12. Nope. Nope.
Okie dokie.
That's it for me.
Yikes. Okie dokie. That sucks.
It's like, hey, Ugly, over here. Oops.
Oh.
You're slimy.
Not even paying attention to you.
God damn it.
Motorcar. Motorcar.
He's gone.
Robin, come play.
Yeah, Robin, can you hear us?
Come play Motorcar.
Woof woof. Robin.
Motorcar.
Make your slow, dramatic re-entrance, dumbass.
Does he have headphones or can he hear us?
I think he can hear us.
He can probably hear us. Motorcar.
It's your turn.
Okay, I guess not.
Oh, he did have headphones.
All right, so for my turn, I'm gonna 5-foot step over,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do another channel energy. Live, damn you, live.
All right.
Whoa.
That's 15 to everyone.
Oh.
Nice. All of your friends are now as fit as a fiddle.
I'm good.
Look at
Or
me playing the
fiddles.
healer role.
Check you out.
Like I'm a cleric or something.
Nah, never that.
That's my turn.
You got it. Faceless Stalker. Seeing as he's staggered and still kind of slow, he's going to take another swipe towards Agnor quite clumsily for a 14.
Nope.
Okay. He's going to break, stagger, and slow to throw himself off of the tower.
Do it.
He's
You already
not
said it.
breaking
It's done.
He's just gonna combat roll forward.
Mm.
Fat roll.
All right, Ryra, what you got?
I'm gonna force missile this guy.
Okay.
Plink, plink, plink.
I
He's
get
gotta
4
be a better way than
missiles,
that.
and all 4 are going at him.
Okay.
There's gotta be a way to change that to just the damage before D4, right?
Yeah, probably just make it an attack or something. But for now, that's fine.
Well, the problem is, well, yeah, but because each one has a +1, so I could probably change that. But the thing is if I split it up, then it would be different.
True.
'Cause
Yeah,
I
just
can,
make 2 weapon attacks, one for split, one for one target.
I could do
No,
that.
Just
I
use
was
the,
thinking of it completely more complicated.
just
That
use
would
the dice
probably work.
roller. 1d4 plus 1. Blah, 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 blah.
All right. So let's count real quick with
It was 1 5 and 3 4s.
with math deficient DM.
17.
Okay.
You.
So what noise would these things make? Bap 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 bap.
Pew.
I like to think like a wind whistling type thing, like a whistling sound.
Nice.
Like that Nerf football with the whistles on it.
That's what was in my mind too.
Yeah, that's what I
Since
imagine.
it's forced and it has to hit, it has to be some kind of thud sound.
Yeah. Okay. That much damage going to this faceless stalker. Pelting him. He hangs on to the. He's hanging on to life with threads, like 4 threads, maybe.
Damn it!
4 Beasley threads.
Ryber shakes her fist.
Specifically 4 threads.
Well, actually, 5 Rybers shake their fist.
Oh
It
yeah,
just
all
looks
of
like they're flash dancing.
them.
Not even mad.
Is that everything for?
That's all I
Ryra?
can do. Yeah.
All right. Mad.
This seems like a good spot to camp out.
Mm.
I
Michael,
can't
you
wait.
love a good corner camper, don't you?
Yep, sure do.
You fucking Call of Duty Mobile.
I'm Grandmaster, by the way. I'm like top rank. Top 1 percentile in Battle Royale.
All I heard you say was that you're a loser.
I don't want to hear it. Darkest Dungeon Enjoyer.
Fun game. Speaking of fun, Zanisha thinks you're spoiling hers.
Nice segue.
Yeah, thank you. And she's going to use that that spike, spear pike, to stab you, Modokar.
Hey,
No.
kindly fuck off for a bit, huh?
Twice, even. And then once for Lori.
Oh wow.
Just 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boss fight, bitches.
Not even cool. I wish I could do 2 attacks. I don't even want 3 yet. I just want 2.
Just swallow the haste, dude.
So that first attack is a 34 to hit.
Fuck me. Okay, the second one.
Is a natural 20.
Oh no.
Just fucking kill me.
With
Holy
a
shit.
You have to roll to
with
confirm.
a 20 to confirm.
Motherfuck.
20 does not confirm.
It's not confirmed. It's a regular damage. And the third attack at the lowest bonus is a 14 towards Lori, which I know doesn't hit.
I'm sick of this shit. Why do I get all the fucking damage every time? Why is Lori always safe? Fuck you.
Ask Zanisha.
Fuck you, DM. You do this all the time.
Ask Zanisha.
Not even
Weren't
just
you the one?
Zanisha.
Weren't you the
I-
one saying that you wanted somebody to die? That we should have had deaths already?
Yes. It doesn't mean I want my death.
Well,
The
you
monkey
said
paw
it.
curls a finger.
Damn it.
All right. So that first hit is 19 points of damage.
All that fucking healing.
The
Go
second
on.
hit is 18 points of damage.
And I lay down.
You are unconscious and dying currently.
Yup.
Mm.
I am not a tank playing a tank role.
You chose that.
I chose this death.
Have some sympathy, damn.
Wasn't he a fighter and he decided to change to cleric?
He was
I
a
was a
barbarian.
barbarian.
That was a different time. You were all different once. But that is her full action, so she can do no more.
Did you attack Lori?
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed
And
miserably.
missed.
Lucky
missed by like-
Lori.
Like 8.
Modi, you could have had +2 more AC if you took the haste.
That means I wouldn't have got the healing. I still would have been down.
I'm just letting you know.
Lori suddenly becomes a barbarian as she enrages as her lover goes down.
Yeah, you guys see this as Modikar takes some particularly grievous wounds and falls
Is this what losing feels like?
lightly onto a unburned pile of silk.
He's not dead. We're good. Right,
Losing
right,
a
Modi?
fight sucks. I can't hear you. I'm unconscious.
Faceless Stalker, nearly dead, is going to move up to Lori, quite stumbly,
Oh no, he's in death throes.
and hopefully hit with a 27.
A 27 hits.
Okay. Dealing. That is 13 points of damage.
Okay.
As he just brings both hands, like little gross clawed fingertips, just.
What was that sound effect again?
It's like puncturing flesh.
No, do it again.
No, I don't think I can if I wanted to, honestly.
There you go.
Okay, I did do it. Cool. I'm surprised it picked up.
Not bad, not bad.
And that's movement action. Its turn. Agnor.
I'm going to. I can't really help you, Modi.
It's fine. I'm unconscious. I can't hear you.
Oh, he's still saying that. He'll move back this way, because why not? And do another bomb. I guess a regular bomb. No, we'll do a frost bomb. Detonation thing, and I'm gonna target.
Whoops, my bad.
I'm gonna target the abomination thing in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, because she'll auto pass. She's very reflexy.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll target her, although she'll probably pass the fortitude, but I will do that.
Okay.
Yikes. 20 touch.
20 touch
Her.
is a success
But
for
max
Jesus Christ.
cold damage, 33 points.
Shit.
Damn.
It's not max, but it's
Oh,
close.
it's
That's
close. Yeah, it's green.
yeah. You were 2 points away, right?
Yeah.
Damn. 36 points maximum damage. That's crazy.
And then he has to do a reflex 18.
That he does.
Does this guy have to?
No, it's not in the range.
Beyond 20 feet.
Yeah.
That's a failure on his
Reflex?
reflex. Yeah.
9 points of
That's
splash damage.
9 points. Ugh. Damn.
And then she
And
takes.
she makes her fortitude.
Okay, so she
She
takes
took a hit.
33, but she just shrugs off that staggered.
Oh, I haven't made it yet. I was saying she's now making it,
Oh.
and she does succeed.
Okay, now, yeah, so she just takes the damage and shrugs off the stuff.
Okay. Will that be all for you, Agnar?
Agnar's gonna call out, Ryra, Modi's down. Can I come here, or is it?
I
just
see
go
that.
off?
There's not much I can do.
Did
Does
you
it pop?
point to the screen, or did I miss a ping?
I move
Oh, right
here,
there.
like
Yeah. There's space enough for you there.
with my 5 foot. I just wanted to know for
Mhm.
for future. Okay, and that will be his. And he'll call it. Well, he just won't call it out to Ryra. He'll just call out, Modi's down. Hopefully, Lori hears that. I don't know if she could see him go down because of the big snake in front of her.
I don't even need
Oh,
to see it. I feel it.
She's pretty
Oh.
thin. You can feel and see it.
It's
Okay.
in my heart.
Oh, stop it. I'm sad already. And that'll be the turn.
All right. Lori.
Okay, quick one. Grace to not provoke. Move right there, and then use my fervor to dump 2d6 as a standard action into Modokar.
Okay.
2d6 healing.
You might want to
3.
specify that.
8.
Oh, no.
But you're not dead.
I'm at 1 HP now.
Oh, my gosh.
No, 2 HP.
It might have been better for it to stay down for that little amount.
You know,
just pretend like you're dead. Shh, shh, shh.
and just for I will be shouting as I charge through, screaming Modi. Modi! And then charge over.
Zanisha kind of props her hand up under her chin. So sweet.
Fuck you,
I
you
knew
ugly
you lot were
whore.
special. What a mouth. You two are special.
You're about to be special in my boots.
Such a pretty mouth. Be ashamed if I kissed it. Bam, chicka, bam, wah.
No, Lori cannot seduce the snake woman.
I would say the snake woman would say that.
I wasn't going to.
Kyle would, though.
Kyle definitely would.
Kyle currently is.
I want to use him as my enema.
Hey, Modokar, welcome back to the land of the living.
Ow, everything hurts.
You are no longer bleeding, and you feel everything.
I wake up with a look of bewilderment. You knocked me down. I'm gonna get up and cast Cure Moderate Wounds on myself.
Mm,
Damn.
cool.
Does it have the plus in there? Yeah, it does. Cool.
Ooh, nice. She's willingly letting you do this.
Oh.
Oh, she's big fucking Vegeta. She wants me to fight her at full power. That's what it is. And then after that, I will.
Nice heal, friend.
Guess I'll pick up the bottle. I probably dropped it when I fell down. And
No, you got death grip.
I am going to just walk through 5, and then 10, 15, 20. So the only one that can have an attack of opportunity is the staggered one.
Okay. Are you booking it?
I'm just getting to a safer distance so I can.
You just left Lori?
It's fucking running.
Lori
bitch.
gets him up. He takes one look at Lori, who just saved his life, and goes,
I feel like he Captain Sparrow'd run. His arms like flailing, he's like tiptoeing away.
You guys are so dumb.
It was at this point I realized I shouldn't be in the face of combat right now. I must heal up.
You watch as your lover makes a tactical retreat, Lori.
oh god.
Dripping the whole way as he goes.
Thankful. I'm sure.
The GIF is perfectly explaining what it is right now.
There are tears coming down my face as I watch him run, and I smile slightly and look up at the ugly snake lady. Just grin.
You can tell there's a smile beneath that mask. Ugh. Faceless stalker staggered. Can only do one thing per turn. Is going to try. What is this, like the 4th time to hit Agnor?
Yeah, he'll hit this time, I'm sure.
Will he do it? Let's find out. All right, the white dice goes in the crusher tonight.
Oh no!
Isn't that your favorite though?
No, my favorite is this one, the red one. That's my player killer.
Wonderful.
That's not what you used, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I use this one, which will soon be powder.
What did it roll?
Just the number or the total?
Just the number.
An 8. So, yeah.
That's the mercy die. That's why it's white.
You know what? Fair enough. This is the dice I used to kill that kobold, though. I remember that fucker. The one is a Goddard.
What's the dice that you're using for Zanisha right now?
Digi.
There it is.
I got wise and used last week to put in a bunch of stats for creatures that I've been putting off for a while. Just
Hey, how about you try using that white die against me every now and then? Not every roll, but like alternate it. Maybe you'll get some magic back in that die, as you still swipe me with it.
Hey, Rara.
I'm gonna force missile 2 on this guy and 2 on this guy.
Okay.
6 to this dude. And 5 to this dude.
6 and 5. All right. You sever those remaining threads on the southernmost faceless stalker as it succumbs to its wounds finally.
Thank you.
It contorts its face, causing even more pain just to put on a smile.
It's
I'm
rubbery body.
Can't you tell I'm smiling?
And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Its rubbery body bounces as it hits the floor.
Ew.
Not like a weird amount of times, like a bouncy ball, though, just like twice. All right. Wow.
Oh god.
It's Zanisha's turn.
Dun dun dun.
Take that.
Well, Lori, what would you like me to do?
This is Anisha asking.
Mm-hmm.
Surrender.
Well, honestly, you can take that very long pointy thing you have, and whatever type of hole you have, I think it's a cloaca, just go ahead and shove it in there.
Hmm.
I think it'll fit.
You're very rude. I didn't think you'd be this rude.
I do have to be honest, you kind of made me a little angry. Only a little, though.
Hmm. Well, think of it as me returning the favor. And she's gonna rear it with that spear and just start stab.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, it hits. Okay.
Yeah, because
For
I
15 points of damage.
allocated one, or that final point, back over to my...
Mhm. Out of your weapon.
Yeah.
So she's gonna jab you with it
Okay.
once. And she'll start slithering
No!
closer to the others. I feel I've been neglecting. She'll point to the two elves.
Ryra gives a little squeak.
Hmm,
The scent of piss fills the air.
Not again.
sweet. How much piss do you have?
She takes out vials of other people's piss.
I've
Damn
been
it! If we're gonna
collecting this.
die with dignity.
I do nothing with dignity.
You squeaked. You knew my favorite food.
Oh,
Good thing Drem isn't here. I don't
Yeah. Lucky. All right, Agnor.
all right. This hoe.
This hoe.
This hoe.
Guess what I'm gonna do, guys?
A normal bomb.
No.
No, he's compelled not to use normal bombs.
Well, the normal blast, not the frost one that he's been using.
She doesn't seem like it matters if it's fire or not. I'm gonna hope for the staggered. So another frost bomb. Come
Chill
on,
the
big money, big
snake.
money.
Chill the snake.
How many ice
28.
punches do you have?
23.
28 is going to hit for 23 points of damage.
And
And Faceless
these-
Stalker here gets splash, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Cool.
He
So-
doesn't save.
two rolls, one a fortitude, one a reflex.
Okay.
Fortitude.
All right,
See
so
if she gets staggered.
Staggered, or the already staggered Faceless Stalker succeeds his reflex
Okay,
and
so he
takes
takes
no
nothing.
damage for once. And Fortitude save on Zanisha.
How can it reflex if it's staggered?
Yeah, they just can.
Like I said, petitioning for that to change in Pathfinder 3.
In Pathfinder 3,
Mm-hmm. Or 2.5.
that's a lot of faith you got in Paizo continuing that.
You think they're going to stop at Pathfinder 2?
I think they're going to continue that for a long time.
Really?
I would hope so. It seems neat.
Got a lot of life in me. A lot of time to keep petitioning.
It's definitely not competing with 5e, but I hope they keep it up.
I mean, it's still fairly new.
Like 2 years. Getting off topic. Fortitude success. 18, right?
18
Mhm.
high.
Success.
Okay, so just 23 points of gold.
Just.
Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No additional, just the damage.
She is rhymed up right now. I love using that word, by the way. Rhyme.
See that?
Yeah, it's a fun one. And it's accurate.
Chill out.
Agnor, you've got to come up with new ones.
Welcome to the chill zone.
The potty mouth does have a point.
Body.
And she'll like shift her eyes to the spear.
No, I
Yeah.
don't even want to hear any shit from you.
I thought we were having fun.
Oh, we're having a lot of fun.
We're not having fun.
You hush, Ryra.
As Ryra pees again.
Quit smashing bottles of piss on my floor. It's wood. It's gonna soak it up. All right. Is that all for you, Agnor? Big bomb damage.
I just lost my screen.
Oops. That's not good.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay. Lori?
Okay. Fervor to give myself some 2d6 healing. So that's
Okay.
7 points back. That's good. That's a start. Then I'm going to close the lovely distance with Ugly
Oh.
and with a vital.
You're flanking.
Am I?
Yeah, that's a flank.
Oh.
Yeah. She's
Ryra
got her
waves
both
at you
up.
from the other side. 5 Ryras.
Oh.
I love how Lori, the smallest person here, is chasing around this giant snake.
But yeah, so and then also switching back the hit or the defending. So back up. Can I do that? No, I don't think I can because I use my swift action. Okay, never mind. Fuck that. Vital strike, still with channeled force because I haven't used it. 16 doesn't hit.
Does not hit. But Zanisha is being very protective of her crushed little tail at this point.
And I'm going for that one specific spot. I'm just like, give it to me.
Wouldn't that be at 18 technically?
18.
Yes, it
so
would be an 18 technical. Yeah. Unfortunately, that will be a
This
miss.
bitch, I think it was like a 25 that didn't hit her or something earlier, so.
But of course, she's a
big AC.
goblinoid and an orc, so that's another +2.
Oh, of course, of course.
Right. She's also like chaotic and undead, so like that's even more.
Yep. And plus, she's just plain mean, so that's a +9.
Ooh, and she's underneath interesting stonework, so I have a higher perception, meaning I can see things better.
Wow, this is amazing. I didn't know
You can line
Pathfinder
up,
could be
you
so
line up the shot better.
in-depth.
The glinting of the stone. It all checks out.
That'll be it for me.
How tall is she and how high is the ceiling?
If I remember saying correctly, the base of this like angel statue is 15 feet above the floor where you guys are currently. And she's a large creature, but she's not like at her full height. She's large, long ways, pretty much.
So she's like
She's like-
squeezing or something.
Not like in her portrait, she's maybe like 7, 8 feet tall.
20 feet tall. Nothing crazy.
Oh yeah, just a large creature that's 20 feet tall. All right.
If she's
Ryra
on the
shit
tip
herself.
of her tail.
What is it with you and defecating?
No, she does not.
Ryra, I thought you do a Skulla. Now I just think you're a potty.
I'm not a fighter, that's for sure.
None of us are fighters.
Oh, I am.
All right, Modokar, what you got?
Bet you can't guess.
Death is on your door.
Yeah,
Check him out.
Channel.
Look at this fucker. He
Channeling
channels
for nothing.
Yeah.
Everyone get as
I
few
love
as you
it.
can, because the next time I go down, there's no telling.
Oh, that's one of those things where I have to write on my screen to fill in the blank.
Everyone gets 8 healing.
8 HP. Cool. At this point, I'm pretty sure you've overhealed Ryra like double, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
And
that.
she's taking like no damage.
I took
you
7
took.
points.
Yeah.
It almost killed me too.
As
Almost.
I feel the warmth of Modokar just swell up into me.
Ugh.
Hey, yeah, so if I 5 foot over to the left, do I get cover?
Right here?
Yeah.
Nah, she can still see you. She'll reach out with that long arm and just like kind of parallel stab. Yeah, no coverage. But you can
Is
5 foot
Rybra
step.
taller than Modokar?
Probably.
Bodakar's not that tall.
Yeah, you're an
Rybra's
elf.
6 feet
You're
tall.
real tall. Come on,
Bodakar's-
manlet. Give us your height.
Modakar's like 5'10",
If that's
Show
what you
day.
if that's
which
what you call a
actually-
manlet, I'm very upset.
that
So when
actually
standing
is
next to
short for
Ryra-
that is short for a Shoanti, man. Because the Shoanti are big.
You're hiding behind
Easily.
Ryra, the 5 Ryras. That's hilarious.
Strategy. All right. So we have a 5 foot step. Anything else from you besides the channel?
That's all I can do.
Got it.
I ain't got fancy moves.
All right. At this point, this faceless stalker has kind of given up trying to smack on you, Agnor, and is just going to kind of stagger backwards.
Can I whack
Don't-
it?
5 foot.
Damn it.
I
I
know
don't
you
have
want to
a
whack something.
Melee weapon out. Could unarmed strike him. Backhand him.
for non-lethal.
You know, why is that not a thing, actually? I'm
What?
always holding a melee weapon in my fucking hand, slapping for unarmed or for non-lethal.
You can also make non-lethal
Smack-
attacks with lethal weapons, but you
smack
take a
that out.
negative.
Mm-hmm.
Smacked his ass right there.
Smacked him on the ass.
Give him 5 non-lethal. He only had 4 health left. He lays down and falls asleep. Knocked out.
Speaking of 5, Ryra, what you got? Back into the
Ryra,
corner.
hands shaking, is going to try and jab in for a quick shocking grasp.
Mm,
14 well, it would be 16 touch because I'm flanking.
correct. I think. Yeah, probably. 16 touch barely misses.
Fuck!
And that tail just kind of and like
Alright, and
pulses
then
the
I'm
course of
going
the taser.
to throw up as an immediate action a
Perfect.
stone shield.
Oh, I thought you just meant throw up.
Oh.
I honestly did
Wow.
after how much defecating she's done, I thought that was the same thing.
Okay. Where the fuck are you getting stone from?
Don't worry about
Out
it.
of the wall.
Yeah, no, this is from the walls. We're fine. We're fine. All right. Yeah, you pull some of the stone from the roof, the wall surrounding you, giving you some cover.
You're pulling the stone from Modakar's
Does it
rock
give
hard
does it give
abs.
does it give Modokar cover too? Or
Good
just me?
question.
Since he's behind me?
I want to say just you, but I see your point. It does say just you, though. I would imagine if it granted cover to everyone,
But
it'd be
you're the DM
your allies.
and it's creatively it makes sense.
Hmm.
Since he's standing behind me.
We'll try to keep things as rules accurate as possible.
I would
Make
guess that
sense.
if it was created, it'd be made somewhere like.
Oh, let's
Like
get to
there.
drawing.
And
Oh yeah,
so
just that one little wall.
And so it really wouldn't affect me anyways.
Yeah. But it's got 8 hardness, 15 HP if it's destroyed. Yeah, okay. Something about monks for some reason. Nice. So what's your AC? You've got mage armor and
I'm at
and books
21
now.
now.
Hey. I like the
Just because I'm afraid she's gonna hit me.
yeah. You'd make a great melee wizard with all these different AC buffs and mirror image.
Have I not been melee wizard for like most of this campaign?
Mm-hmm.
Let you know a little secret. 21 hasn't been working for me.
All right.
23 hasn't been working for me.
Hits hard. But so do you guys.
Hits hard, hits fast, hits often.
Mm-hmm. So now it's Zanisha's turn. And she's cold. She's taken a few cuts. But mostly she's cold. A girl knows when she's bested. and she's going to turn her gaze towards the expanse of Underbridge, and she's going to make a run
Oh shit.
outside.
Whack.
Back.
She's using all movement.
Whack.
That's a 29.
Whack. Motorcar whack.
Yeah, whack.
Ryro want to whack?
I don't think I could hit her even if I tried.
Whack.
Try anyways. You never know.
I would have to be a natural 20.
Go for it.
Nope. You had a chance though. So that is a 28 and a 26. You guys are
You're flanking though, so you get a +2 there, Agnor.
not technically.
Not on a attack of opportunity. But
That'd be
still,
a
I
different
smacked that
nightmare.
ass.
You pat the tail as it goes by.
Ouch. It's still tender. All right, so Motorcar and Lori, give me some. Well, you've already got damage, Motorcar, but we have 6 plus 3, so that's 9 plus 8. That's don't tell me. I said, hold on.
9 plus 8.
There we go. 17.
11.
Yay.
Okay. You said 11.
Wait, since I had could
Where's
I
11?
have used my attack of opportunity to use my shocking grasp since it's a melee attack?
You hadn't cast it, had you?
Yeah,
With
I
the,
did. Because it just didn't go off because I didn't get the hit on her.
Ooh.
No.
It's cast and it's still active.
Still
Still
charged.
active.
With excellent question.
Her finger is electrically charged.
Theoretically, if I could have unarmed attacked her like Agnor did, then couldn't I have also shocking?
Well, he just rolled that to roll it.
Yeah.
Can you AOO with spells? Normally, I don't think you can.
It's a melee
You already
touch.
got
Though.
Normally not. It's got to be a melee hit, but the wand
This
is
is a
set to
melee
be a
touch
melee
attack.
weapon.
Yeah,
I think it's a weird case.
that is a strange case. It should be more common though.
Yeah, I could see it argued that since it's ready to go, that as it ran by, she could easily touch it, and so she'd be able to cast it. It obviously could still be missed, but because
Looks
isn't like the point is like the attack of opportunities because something is moving, and it gives the ability for something to act at the same time.
Thank you. I was trying to.
Yeah, sorry.
Got it. Should work since it's already active.
Does a 20 touch?
There's a 20 touch. There's her stuff, which will hit. So that's 3 hits. And you said your damage was 11, Lori?
No, I was just saying 11 to fuck with you.
Okay.
Oh,
And 23
so 37 total.
electricity.
Yeah. So we had. I had my math right, and then we had to
Sorry, 40
talk
total.
about magic attack of opportunities.
17 and 23, 40.
Thank you, calculator. I did the math. As I use my calculator.
People use calculators other than playing Drug Wars? That's weird. You don't remember that game?
I don't think so.
TA 83 plus, you buy low, sell high. Drug Wars, Blockman, Snake.
I have a TI 36X Pro.
Oh, jeez.
That's all I've ever had. I had a blue one, but someone stole it in middle school.
I found a spot in the Paizo thread, but people say that they would treat it as a weapon since it's a one that's already active with a touch spell.
Cool. Thank you for going over the rules again after I'd already made mine.
I was just curious to see what other people were saying about it.
Yeah,
and most people just talk about wands, but don't talk about wands that have a spell like that charged on it.
Getting Eric feisty. Stop it.
I saw the same thread. Okay, so that's 40 damage as she makes a run outside, and she just slithers off the side of the building.
Ah!
and like sticks to the side.
No, she slithers off.
Did I crush
She's
her
falling.
tail?
Can I
Yes.
With Sudoku.
leap off after her?
Yeah.
What?
Well, it is her turn. She's using her movement. But she's going to let herself get a short fall about 10 feet, and then she's going to start gliding.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How far away did she get?
Excellent question. With that, she's kind of no longer in her movement, since that's all she's done, and technically I guess we're still in combat.
Well, I asked because I still have an arrow
Yeah.
with some.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm still getting around to telling you how much she's moved. So horizontally, she's only moved about 10 feet away from the tower, but she's a bit lower than you guys are currently.
Took her, 10 feet to get off the tower to begin with, from where she was before?
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh, guys! How
You could throw bombs. You're not in the tower anymore. It wouldn't be throwing it at the tower.
I wouldn't even have to throw it. I could still do this the blast, but I could do a tanglefoot bomb, and if she fails, oh no, it's reflex. I was gonna say if she failed it, she would no longer be flying.
Do the bomb, dude. Do the bomb.
All right. She's gliding away. This is your last chance, Agnor.
I'm gonna bomb her, frost bomb, because I don't think she'll fail the reflex on the tanglefoot.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Moment of truth.
That is point blank 16.
16
Okay.
touch.
Is a miss.
Fuck.
That will be the turn.
Okay.
Wait, is she gliding with Featherfall?
Mm-hmm.
Could I have counterspelled that?
You
I
could
have
have.
Featherfall prepared. I thought she was gliding with like her I don't know, like her weird hood thing.
Oh,
I didn't realize she was using an actual spell, or I would have just
gliding with the
counterspelled it.
hood.
Is that a thing that I can try?
Let's see. So how counterspell works? You have to ready an action.
So I have to be ready to counterspell it?
Yeah.
That's stupid. How am I ever going to know what they're going to cast?
There are ways.
Never mind.
It's got something to do with making spellcraft checks to identify spells and yeah. But you have to ready an action. You elect to wait to complete your action until they try to cast a spell. You then identify it and see if you can counterspell.
I feel like it's very rare when you can actually do that effectively.
Well, if you have a varied spell list and you're fighting something that uses magic, you can ready an action, and if it casts a spell that you know, you can counter it.
I didn't realize it took a ready action.
Mm.
I've read through it before, I just forgot that part.
Yeah. It do.
That's my turn.
Okay. So she's just gliding at this point.
Well, hey, on my turn, can I shoot her?
With what?
My bow.
And no. At this point, I would say that combat is over.
Well, can I run, leap off the edge, cast Featherfall on myself as an immediate action, and then force missile her?
You could, I suppose.
Then I'm gonna do that.
Is this faceless dude dead?
No.
He just
But
walks
he's
in, he said,
stuck
peace
and
out.
iced.
So Ryra, suddenly seeing this big scary enemy that shattered pissing herself, fleeing, suddenly gets a burst of stupidity or bravery, don't know which, and rushes off the edge, casts Featherfall, and starts shooting missiles.
Okay. There's no range on him, is there?
100 feet plus 10 feet per level.
Okay. See how you do.
That's the first round.
First round. What do you mean?
Well, I'm gonna keep doing it as many rounds as it takes before she leaves my sight.
Okay. So that's 3, 3, 5, and 2.
Coward!
Okie dokie. And as those missiles hit, she takes a dive into the buildings.
When I get to the point where she gets, can I also dive?
Sure.
And another force missile.
Well, you'd have to locate her first.
Oh shit, okay. Can I see her down there?
Cannot.
Ah, shit.
The tight-knit alleyways of Underbridge are surprisingly good at concealing.
Well, fuck. I guess, I'll land and look for her.
Okay.
No, Ryra wouldn't do that.
Are
She's
you
not
sure?
dumb. She's not
You
dumb.
don't want to go off by yourself and look for the monster?
No, she's not dumb. Kaylee would because Kaylee is impulsive, but Ryra would not. She would land and realize that that's it.
Yeah, Ryra's not impulsive. Let's rewind real quick with her jumping off the roof of a tower. Hmm.
Ryra's impulsive, but she's not stupid impulsive.
With
Like,
pee drips on all the civilians down below.
Oh, gross.
So what's this face the stalker doing again?
I'm smashing it.
He is literally chilling.
Wow, that was really bad. He looks a little stunned at this new development. If you had to imagine him having eyes, he's just kind of looking around. Very obviously hurt.
So, buddy, how's it going? It's like your boss left you here.
You might want to talk.
Can they talk? I guess they can shapeshift, right?
And you've
Buddy.
talked to them before while shapeshifted.
Surely you got something to say here. We won't hit you if you give yourself a mouth or something.
There's a painful cracking sound, and it just says, I have nothing.
Well, I at least appreciate you taking the time to shapeshift your mouth open. So you just want to continue the fighting thing, or you kind of done here, or
Can Agnar just grab him and throw him off the top of the tower?
You'd have to step towards Lori. And I think that would be rude while Modokar is talking to him.
Doesn't seem like it wants to talk. We're not going to keep it around.
at least giving him the chance to choose his fate here, since his boss chose her own.
Nothing to talk about. Not my boss. Don't know where I am.
Well, you're at the top of a rickety clock tower, and you were being told what to do by a giant Lamia. Guess that's just a regular sized Lamia, but you could have some agency here and decide what you want to do.
Harm.
Harm yourself or harm us?
With a C, dummy. Charm.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Lamies are known for charming.
Wait,
But,
faceless stalkers are nice?
I wouldn't say they're nice, but they're not exactly stupid.
I'm gonna give you some chance here for some agency. Now, the others may want to just tear you apart, but it wasn't here for you. It was here for the one that just fled.
Like go home, like to go home.
Oh, well then bye.
Where's home?
Swamp.
Go swamp.
Talk hurt.
How did you get
Done.
here? You were charmed?
He's not going to speak. He's just going to nod.
Don't come back. Go swamp.
Done.
I'm
Done.
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 Agnar's gonna like look around like, we're really gonna let this thing go?
We're not mindless murderers.
I mean, it was something that was charmed. If you were charmed, would you want someone to kill you when you get out of your charm?
Maybe John's confused. Isn't this like an abomination thing?
It's just a swamp dweller.
It's just it's a creature.
I thought it was like an
You want
evil
it-
creature that was like spawned.
Well, an aberration isn't necessarily evil. It's just not natural. It doesn't like.
Oh, well, now I
Yeah.
feel bad about that. All the ones that we killed in that house.
The family of a V tore apart.
I thought they were like spawned like evil things that could shapeshift.
It's a lot easier if you don't think about it.
No, they're just aberrations.
Oh, damn it!
R/am I the asshole for killing these
Yeah, like I thought the way that Eric explained it before, like these things were bad news. I didn't realize that they were
They totally
actual
can be. But
creatures that just got mind controlled, basically.
it can happen to anybody. It happens.
Do you promise to go back to the swamp and cause no more harm?
Well, let's not get too crazy here. I don't think he's gonna not cause harm ever again.
Many word. I go home. Leave.
If I find out that you broke this promise, I will have to kill you.
Goodbye, faceless one. Good luck walking down the rickety stairs.
The mouth disappears and it begins slowly, tarred and icy, shuffling towards the stairs.
It has a long walk and a long time to get there. Just fucking with you. Attack of opportunity. Let me go ahead and kill him. What an attack of opportunity. Push him off the staircase.
How far away from the clock tower did Ryra land?
So you followed Zanisha, let's see, in the span of, that would have been like 12 seconds, really. So 60 feet horizontally.
Yeah. Okay, Ryra
Give or
will
take.
trudge her way back to the clock tower, press her back against the wall, and just sit with her head in her hands. Big sigh, and wait.
Okay.
For all you guys know, she's gone though.
I would assume that. Well,
You guys saw her disappear into the buildings below.
Can I look around real quick at like all the stuff that isn't burned and see
It
if
was
there's
just
any?
silk.
Like, does it look like there's any like papers or sigils or anything that could be collected for like clues of more about the Brotherhood and whatnot? That all just
If
like
we
betting.
rewind to about 10:30. No? 10:45. give or take. There were 4 chests lining the wall behind where Zanisha showed herself.
Yeah, I didn't remember the chest. All I remembered was you just spawned a giant snake lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a long time ago.
Let's check out those chests, huh?
Yeah. So now this place is like covered in Motokar's blood mostly. Burned silk. Obviously, there's the giant stone angel above you, and a line of some small chests.
Do they appear to be locked?
They do not.
Agnar's going to kind of look over at all of them like, should I open this? Or...
Oh, of course. Shut this for us.
So I'll open the first one. Damn the consequences.
And it explodes.
Oh man, you opened the chest in the wrong order. Boom.
The first chest just contains some very neatly organized leather pouches. You pick them up, they jingle. They have coins, quite obviously, in them. And you repeat the same for the next couple of small chests, finding the same until at the end of all the coinage, you can take a solid guess that there's. You ready to write this down?
Mm-hmm.
Treasure time.
Kyle's ready.
Just about in all, there's 33,000 copper pieces.
Oh my god.
Which translates to like 330 gold. But 33,000 copper pieces. 8,100 silver pieces. 900 gold pieces. And 100 platinum pieces. The next small chest that you open, Agnar, immediately draws the attention of Lori, as it contains pouches of gemstones and various bits of jewelry.
Oh, those are pretty.
They are pretty. Those of you looking into the chest, if you'd like to make me an appraisal check real quick, I'll take it. And Lori, you could also do your profession, jeweler, if you'd like. Whichever's better for you.
I should have a bonus. Hold on. I need to pull up my.
Some dwarven stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this would. I don't actually have it. That's what it is. Ah! Why did my sheet do that?
I don't know.
It just went to another page for some reason. I guess I hit the enter button by accident.
Maybe.
Okay. Ready.
Oh, okay. So, the three of you, eyeballing this chest of gems and bits of jewelry.
I'd say it's worth about $350.
$350. You guys can come to the conclusion that these are worth about 4,200 gold pieces.
Awesome.
All gemstones and jewelry. Yeah.
4,200 gold pieces worth of jewelry.
Mm-hmm. The seventh chest contains 4 potions of cure moderate wounds. A very ornate looking morning star.
Ooh.
And a beetle shaped pin. If you'd ever seen a magical item before, this would probably be it.
Can I
Does it seem like
spellcraft check it?
I believe spellcraft is the skill used. That or appraisal. No, appraisal just lets you figure out if
Know
it's
how
magical.
much it is.
No, you can use appraisal to figure out if items are magical.
Oh,
The more we know. But a 31. Yeah. This is something called a Golembane Scarab. Let me show you.
Well, hold on now.
I'm holding. For what?
Hold on now. No, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So this is a pin that you would wear around your neck. It goes in the neck slot. And it allows you to detect golems within 60 feet, although you have to concentrate in order for the detection to take place. These scarabs also enable the possessor to fight golems with weapons, unarmed attacks, or natural weapons, as if they had no damage reduction.
that's
Hold
cool.
on. Yeah, you got there. Yeah, it looks neat.
That's pretty cool.
Wait.
If Ryer doesn't have a neck, that would be helpful for her to use.
Didn't have a neck.
Oh, that's
No
not what I
neck
meant.
having ass.
She's an elf. They're like all neck.
Never mind. I thought it said spells, so that doesn't matter.
And sort of behind all of these smaller chests is a single larger chest. This one, as you try to open it, is locked.
Did we ever pick up like a lock pit set?
That's what drum's for.
Mm.
Didn't
When I
didn't
try to
you lockpick the
would
hatch
disable
doors?
device work?
That is the skill to unlock things.
But do you need
You've
a
done this
lockpick
before.
sec, or is that just extra?
It negates a -2 for not having one.
Okay, so
So you can still attempt. 23. Okay. Using your gross, long, spindly elf fingers.
yeah,
Pick this lock.
I have little tools. They're just not lockpicking tools.
Improper tool usage. But you are able to pop the lock on this baby, as it were. And as you lift open that thing.
Hood,
No, I already used hood. Lid.
lid,
We'll go
yeah.
with lid. Um,
top of chest.
you find the bound and gagged and also unconscious as well form of Lieutenant Lecotte.
Oh my gosh!
He seems to have been beaten and tortured quite heavily.
Agnar's gonna immediately like rush to like lift him up by his like armpits, and he's gonna call out, "Lowering motor car!"
Well, we're right here, right next to you, and yeah, we see him.
Oh, well,
I'll reach out and hit him with a stabilize.
Okay.
It's fine.
Sorry.
I'd rather just channel energy anyways.
Does Ryder want to try to make her way up the stairs?
No,
Okay.
it's a long way up. She's just waiting.
Got you.
Does she see the faceless stalker leave?
Not yet. He's taking his time going down the stairs.
Hey, why was that climb all those stairs? Just have to go right back down.
A bell kind of crushed some of those, so he's having some trouble getting down.
Another reason for he just jumps.
Ooh. Well, he would not survive. This poor thing. But you can hear like some stumbling, like some crashing every now and then from inside.
She
Periodically.
assumes it's her party. Just wait. She couldn't help if she wanted to.
Seeing Lee caught, I'm gonna do another channel energy. In part, 'cause I just want to heal myself.
Selfish.
I asked you if you needed to.
Don't waste your stuff if I can just do it myself.
Stable and unconscious with the channel energy going off, some vigor is restored
Lori
to
said.
Lieutenant Cott. What?
Oh.
Oh. And first instinct for Lacotte is to start rampaging against his restraints.
Easy, easy, easy. You're among friends.
Wild eyes shift between the three of you.
Is he like
He relaxes.
gagged?
Yeah, gagged and bound.
He will like undo the mouth.
Undo it all. He
Yeah.
can stand and walk now.
He'll start undoing the hands. He's like, take it easy. We've scared away that creature for now.
Well, Lieutenant,
Oh.
you've saved us once. I guess we've saved you once. Guess that makes us even.
Even. He's taking some deep breaths. He is stretched out over the floor. He is trying to stretch his legs and arms as much as possible. Save my goddamn life. More than even.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure you're aware of the state of things. The betrayal from the Justice and the...
The what?
How'd you think you got here?
I got knocked out.
You know who knocked you out?
Do you?
Ironbriar.
The Justice.
The Justice. Well, former Justice. He is no longer in the world of the living.
Yep. My bearded
he's
lips
dead.
don't lie.
He's been working with the cult for the murders,
Huh.
which they were a cult, by the way. Also dealt with that.
He's
Okay.
going to take a look at his body and note all the different scarring. Lots of those little stars, Sihedrons. Although his chest is notably barren of any markings.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Really
I
went
could
when they
have
do that once
Looks
they
like
kill
they-
you, I guess.
Yeah.
I could have figured that. Someone help me up.
I'll hold out a hand.
Thank you. So, thank you. First off,
You're welcome.
Ironbriar is dead. That
And we are officially and not officially on the case.
I don't give a shit anymore. You did good.
Actar's gonna like straighten up like a
Fuck the
puppy that's being
legislation.
told nice things.
No,
Like I said, when we all met, that's what we were here for.
you all took care of that monster. You said it ran
Got
away.
Aye.
It's somewhere here in the underbridge.
We did do her some damage, but she dove out, glided away.
I don't know how well a large 10-foot half snake, half woman can hide in a city as Magnamar, though. She can't necessarily walk the streets. Pretty,
Well, she's
Yeah.
claimed that she's been watching us this whole time. I don't know if it's through her own eyes or spies, but I think she has ways to get what she needs in this city. So I don't think we've seen the last of her, unfortunately.
Well, nothing stays in the underbridge for long, including us. Can we please get the hell out of here?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. As soon as you're ready to walk, the stairs leading down are not the most stable, and there's some gaps as one of the bells has fallen.
you know where you're at, right?
He's gonna try and peek over the land or the
Ledge.
pseudo horizon out of underbridge. Yeah, I got a feeling.
We
kinda
took
look
care
up.
of the scarecrow at the bottom, so there's nothing waiting for us down there. Besides, probably Ryra at this point.
Is this just what you guys do? You come in and you solve problems?
Yeah,
Basically.
that's how we got that title of Heroes of Sandpoint. Hey, maybe even Magnamar when this is done.
if I've got anything to say about it. All right, let's go.
All right, let's get going.
You guys make your way about halfway down the tower, and you hear this crash at the bottom. You as well, Ryra. Only you hear it coming from the ground level.
Poor bastard.
Huh?
Oh, we let one of those things live, and it's gonna head back home. But sounds like he's not having a good time getting down these stairs.
Huh.
I'm gonna try to look over the staircase down at the bottom and see if I can see him
It's pitch
walking
black.
around.
It is dark in the tower section. There is a little bit of light flooding in through the doorway, though, and it's just enough to illuminate the now broken cart on the main floor, and the crumpled remains of that faceless stalker.
Oh,
Ryra stands up at the noise, thinking it's one of her companions, and pokes her head in.
he fell to his death.
He fell.
Oh no!
It was out of my hands. Gazra wills it.
Oh no! He liked to shape change into an orc. His name was Eorc.
Oh.
Ryra's
Oh.
gonna cast a light cantrip on her staff and
Hmm.
wait at the bottom of the steps.
So now, following this beacon of light at the bottom, you guys safely make your way back down,
Oh.
avoiding the pitfalls and the terrible stairs. Safely back on ground level.
Shit, is that Leecott?
Yeah, we found him.
With
Where
most of
was
my
he? I
flesh.
didn't see him up there.
He's
That's
bound
our
and
boss.
gagged inside of a chest.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
We already briefed him about the justice and what we've done in the last couple days.
You mean what we haven't done? She says bitterly, glancing behind her at the city.
I'm guessing that beast got away.
I lost her.
Well, she can't get too far.
Do better
Well,
next time.
And
she said we've
gotta be
met her
bleeding.
before, so I have a feeling she can change faces as needed.
Or maybe bottoms.
I doubt that. Whenever she carved these things into me, she was very snake-like. Also very careful with that fucking mask.
Seems that a lot of things are wearing masks in this cult.
I'm sorry, you guys.
What?
Don't we have a mask too?
I wasn't
We
much
do?
use that fight, and I let her get away.
I don't think we could have stopped her even if we wanted to.
I could have.
No.
When I studied my spells for today, I thought we were just facing the scarecrow. I could have prepared better.
I think you're putting too much weight on your shoulders for something that honestly turned out in the better for all of us. Now we know what to expect, and now we can prepare better to deal with her. But
I felt so powerless.
This whole city of Magnemar couldn't do anything to stop her. We're the closest anyone's come to stopping that creature, apparently.
More than
I would
us.
No real reason to feel down about that.
Nah. You all made more progress in under a week than months worth of investigating.
I'm just afraid that this isn't the last time we'll see her, and next time it'll be worse.
oh, it
I would
definitely will
just
be.
I would advise against maybe not jumping off a tower to follow her next time.
No,
You do matter.
right, Ryra, you also have to remember. Yes, this will not be the last time we see her, and yes, it may be worse. For at one party of the, it could be worse for her. It could be worse for us. Just depends on how we play our cards. And I suggest getting Modi someplace that we can let him rest, get some gear. Possibly, we did find quite the interesting hoard upstairs. So, we could use that to help better. Be better
Out,
prepared next
out
time.
for us.
What did you find?
Just money and leak hot.
I'm gonna hold up one of the.
I guess we did find more.
It's safe to assume that when you say jewelry, then it's kind of just not.
Regular.
But I'm gonna hold up a necklace of the jewelry and hand it over to Ryra, preferably one that kind of matches with her clothes.
Ooh, okay.
What does this do?
Makes you look prettier.
She'll take it with a nod.
They found more than just me. They found what I found too, by association.
Yeah, we have more information. Leakot's got a different perspective than we do.
You have no idea.
What's that?
And he's gonna hold up a crumpled piece of paper in his hand. I found this when she was knocking me around one day, a bit too aggressively. She popped one of my restraints.
Huh.
I found it behind the chest.
What is it?
Never had a chance to read it. She kept me blindfolded into the dark. He'll hand it out.
Ryra will take it
Okay.
See what it
and
says.
read it.
It is written in common, so you are able to check it out.
She'll read it first herself, and then the
Mhm.
second time aloud if I deem it so. Me to
Okay.
read it first.
Would you like me to read it for you, or do you want me to share it and you read it?
Just share it to me and I'll read it.
Okay. Show to everybody, but you go ahead and read it. You unravel the piece of parchment.
My sister, I trust your little band of murderers is doing well, gathering the greedy souls for our Lord's rise. Has Magdamar proven to be as sinful as you'd hoped? It may interest you to know that my plan to nurture greed here in this backwater has blossomed. The quality of greed in a soul is so much more refined when it is given the proper care. Are you still simply carving the Sahedron on them as they expire? How crude! My method of marking is so much more elegant. In any event, I'm sure that your plans for harvesting greed, where and when you can find it in the wild, are progressing well enough. I just hope that your raw, ungroomed, and likely inferior victims don't interact poorly when mixed with the purity of my own subjects. If you tire of your little project there, know that you're always welcome to come to Turtleback Ferry and serve as my assistant, little sister. Fort Rannoch should be in our control by the time you receive this letter in any event, so there will be plenty of room for you if you wish to take me up on my generous offer. Oh, before I forget, have you managed to harvest that Lord Mayor yet? By all accounts, he might just be the cream of the crop in Magmar. His soul might even rival several of my hand-grown harvests. That's alarming.
What the hell is this?
I'm thinking we might want to book it to the Lord Mayor. I'm sorry, you may have to wait before we rest. This seems a little urgent.
I'm not about resting.
If Sanisha's fleeing, she might try to finish some business in town before she goes.
Fair point.
Couldn't we just have maybe some gods guard the lower mayor while we rest?
I'm
They're
sure
already doing that, I
Zanisha.
assure you.
Yeah, I'm sure Zanisha has her ways of getting past them. We may want to check on him and warn him ourselves. Likat, do you know where we can find him?
It's hard to miss. I'm feeling fine enough to go with you. I'll show you the way.
Let's go. And while we're going, can I rack my mind for Turtleback Ferry in Fort Rannoch to see if if I've read about that somewhere or seen it on a map?
Yes, you can. Let me pull this for you real quick. Roll me knowledge of geography as you guys are making your way out of Underbridge and quickly towards the summit.
The shit roll.
21. 12. Computable.
Oh shit,
20.
Lori.
Yeah, but that's I have a 0 modifier. I'm not trained in it, so that's just a 10.
A nat 20 is a nat 20.
It's
20.
a 10.
Okay.
It's the prettiest 10 there is, though.
It is a very shiny 10.
It is. So as you rack your brain trying to remember Turtleback Ferry, it is a very small, can't even call it a town. It's more of a settlement, where it's sort of in central Varissia, along the banks of the Yonda-Bakari River. So you can probably point to its general direction on a map, but you don't rack any like notable features of it.
Okay. So you said it was on the southern tip of Russia? Against the
Central.
central and against the what river?
Yonda-Bakari. Spelled about how you would imagine. Yonda-Bakari.
Yandoba.
Central Varissia. Closer to where I'm from.
Now, as you're all trying to make sense of that letter and figure out what's possibly going on with the Lord Mayor, you guys make your way into the summit, alarming some people that just kind of quickly step out of your way and watch as you walk by. Maybe because the lieutenant isn't exactly uniforms at the moment. But he doesn't seem to mind, uniform or not. Until eventually you make your way towards a massive estate. You see it off in the distance behind this large set of gates in front of you, with a set of guards blocking your path. What business have you?
I think it's better if we let Lieutenant here talk.
Yeah.
His ears perk up as you say Lieutenant. And he does a comical gulp as he recognizes the lieutenant out of uniform. Understood, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Lee caught shirtless, Sihedrons carved everywhere, beaten and bloodied.
Before we actually approach, I want to give him one of the extra cloaks that I have.
Okay.
To wrap around himself.
Oh, thank you. Very thoughtful. Would have appreciated it on the way up, but better late than never.
My mistake, sir. I was kind of focusing on other things.
I'm thinking about waiting out here and writing a letter to Cadron.
For what purpose?
Just to let him know we found Lieutenant Lee Cott.
I'll figure that out when Lee Cott gets back to working.
Yeah.
The gates in front of you open, and the guards allow you entrance. And you make your way past this beautifully manicured lawn, hedges formed in the shapes of different types of animals and even magical beasts at some point. Notably, you can mark a manticore out in the garden, made of shrubbery, of course.
Trauma. Misgiving.
What is it with people and manticores?
Until finally making your way up to this palace-like structure. stark white against the ocean backdrop of the Sea of Erysia.
Is that here?
Yes. Sorry. Yeah, let me ping it again. Bam. But this place is clearly made of money. Gold and white marble just about everywhere. Exquisitely carved wooden doors. Different stone sculptures. Some obviously imbued with magic to add some color and glow. And guards just about everywhere. More than you've seen in any other single location.
This is all a bit much, isn't it? Just for a mayor?
Well, Lord Mayor is, and he'll lower his voice, excessive at points.
Well, there's no mistaking his home for anyone else's, for what that's worth.
And as you guys make your way up the much too large for a normal person's home stairs, you're met with a squirrely faced, lanky looking human, tailcoat, small spectacles on. Can I help you?
You must be the butler.
I'm an advisor to the Lord Mayor. Thank you very much.
Oh, apologies. Still learning all of your customs.
Hmm.
Agnor, you seem more fitted to talk to someone who works in a position like that. You can relate to him.
Greetings. We request audience with the Lord Mayor.
Tell him Lieutenant Leacott's here to see him on urgent business.
Lieutenant Leacott is here to see him on urgent business. We must be seen right away.
Thanks, Agnor.
He looks like disgusted that the five of you are standing here right now, like taken aback at this.
This is life or death.
Clearly, he doesn't like it, but he steps out of the way and begins walking with you inside the doors. The interior of this mansion has this polished stonework floor of all different types of cuts arranged into patterns of ocean waves. Pillars rising to the second and even third stories, until finally the advisor leads you to a massive set of double doors. He knocks 3 times quite lightly. There's no way that sounds making it through the door. And he opens them, revealing a rather long room with a large desk and an even larger man sitting behind it. The pathway leading up to it is decorated on either side by small pools filled with various types of fish.
You gotta have a picture of the Lord Mayor. There's no way you don't.
I do have a picture of the Lord Mayor.
Yeah.
Is he gonna look exactly how I think he is?
Probably. And as you guys make your way closer and closer to the Lord Mayor with the advisor, allow me to share with you an image.
Let's see if you can compete with Big Mert.
Oh, it's in here somewhere. Come on, it's got to be. I know it's in here. Son of a bitch. I can find a picture of him, but it's not going to come through Roll20. This picture is big enough. But The advisor takes his place next to the desk of the Lord Mayor and introduces him. Lord Mayor Groberus, at your
Yep.
service. And he finally looks up from his desk, tearing himself away from some paperwork, and just kind of stares.
Ryra curtsies awkwardly.
Glory curtsies proudly.
Greetings, your Lord Mayorship.
The lieutenant offers a salute, and Groberus does not stand up. He just kind of nods.
Lord Mayor, we are here on important and very time-sensitive news.
I
Well,
believe
speak.
Lieutenant Leacott could explain better than we could.
No, I think we could explain it quite well. We went to the Clocktower underneath the IS-band, dealt with some pretty nasty things, and one of them was a big snake lady. And Leacott actually was captured by... Abducted. Yes, thank you. By the Justice Ironbriar. And then given to this weird snake lady, who tortured him. But he found a little piece of paper that had quite the bit of information on it, suggesting that you were going to get God, and we wanted to make sure that you were not God.
Ryra will, may I approach?
Yes.
And she'll come forward with the crumpled piece of paper and hand it over to him. This is the evidence that Lieutenant Leacott found, that your life may be in danger.
And we apologize, of course, that we have yet to introduce ourselves officially. But we...
Miss, my life is always in danger as the most... And he takes deep breaths every few words, it seems. Most important man in Magnamar.
God.
Well, this is actually in relation to the murders that have been happening around here. I'm sure you've heard. And it seems that you were the final target, or the most coveted. And we're afraid, while we chased off the perpetrator, we weren't able to kill her. And we're afraid she might try to make a move before she flees town entirely, or regroups.
He's going to turn his head slightly. It's about all he can do. Towards Lieutenant Lecotte. Is this true? Lieutenant Lecotte basically parrots your story back to the Lord Mayor. But he also mentions that one of the justices is also now deceased. And at this point, he will push himself back from his desk with great effort and stand up. First and foremost, thank you. You don't dress like members of the guard. You
We're not.
are not. Okay. Well, are you citizens of Magnamar?
No, not really.
No.
We actually were following another investigation that led us from Sandpoint to Magnamar. And, yeah, now it led us here.
Your city is not the only place where these murders were taking place, it would seem.
Yeah, and apparently it's also happening, like as she said, other places. I think the next target is Totoback Ferry.
According to this letter, it's already fallen.
True.
Well, besides this letter, is there any other evidence to indicate something like this?
Um, I have a lot of it, but I'm afraid it's back at the inn.
Well, we do have some that we could just tell you. Well, as you've heard of the murders, yes? Did we confirm that? Okay, so all of the murders had these weird runes scribbled on them, or like scarred, carved on them. And Licot, I'm so sorry, and I'm gonna open up a little bit of his cloak that I gave him and just like show like his arm or something, or an area. Like,
Oh,
it's horrific, awful, terrible. Yeah. So obviously something weird's going on, and for you to be directly mentioned, I believe I would be scared if I was directly mentioned by the people that did this.
Um, I'm sorry. I know you mentioned that you get a lot of death threats and your your life is constantly being threatened, but I believe what we're trying to convey here is that you might want to take this one a little more seriously. Having faced the enemy ourselves, and she not apparently being even the top of the grapevine, um, she nearly killed us, and she's very powerful.
And
And I
she
don't think,
escaped.
and I'm not sure she's like any enemy that may have threatened you in recent past.
Also, this enemy wants nothing from you. In fact, they want you because you have so much. They don't look to take anything from you. They believe you to be the perfect icon of greed, and that's why they want to kill you and carve you up like the other people they've been killing.
indeed. Be a mistake.
Mistake or not, cults are fanatical, and if they have that opinion, then they're going to act on it. As that letter states, they seem to be having a competition to kill the greediest people and carve them up.
Apparently.
Then he says that while like looking around at this extravagant hall.
And he himself, his cheeks are larger than, the rest of his head.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say yours.
Lori
Yeah.
does have some pretty cute, fluffy cheeks on her face.
No.
Oh.
The other ones.
No, not those.
Yeah. But yeah.
And I think the biggest piece of evidence we have is a coded uh, journal, which I'm going to need some time to decipher.
Hmm. Well, if you wind up decoding your journal and you find anything more he yawns, damning, let me know. I will take note of your well-placed concern on my behalf. Especially from a non-citizen. I must commend you for that, recognizing such importance. But keep trying to figure that out and come back.
Well,
It
we'll go ahead
seems
and
I
get
have
the
justice to replace.
we'll have to get the formalities out of the way. That justice never did confirm us being on this murder case or not. I believe you have a bit more power than he does to finalize that.
Mm.
and for nothing more than just for formalities.
I'm afraid this case isn't quite closed.
Lieutenant Lecotte, would you take them on? Lieutenant Lecotte will agree to this. At least until something gets found.
Ryra's still standing pretty near the Lord Mayor, and
Mhm.
Guahir kind of leans forward on her shoulder and just kind of like eyeballs the Lord Mayor.
Um, can that help you?
I'm sorry, I think he's hungry. We just came from an exhausting experience, and I owe him uh some rats.
Speaking of exhausting experiences, I have a small meeting to attend. So, if you would excuse me, I appreciate your concern, Lieutenant Lecotte. If you find out anything new or more credible,
I'm,
let me know.
I don't feel like I'm buying it.
It's whatever. I don't care about them deeming us credible or not.
Mm.
I'm not here to get their credit. Here to solve murders and move on.
Well, may Torag offer you protection in the rest of your days, or until we see you again.
Why, thank you. May Abadar grant you riches in experience and life.
Wonderful. No.
Abadar.
Now, if you would excuse me, and he
Turn.
takes a seat and kind of uses his fat, many-ringed fingers to bid you farewell.
I'll walk away with a very, very aggressive saunter, swaying my hips.
As the rest of them exit, Ryra's gonna give a hurried curtsy before she follows.
Enjoy the rest of your day, your Lord Mayorship.
He just kind of grunts as he's back to kind of scouring through some of the paperwork on his desk. The advisor hurriedly speedwalks in front of your group, opens the door leading back out into the hall, and then promptly closes it as you leave. Lieutenant Lecotte
Bye.
looks to
Steward.
the four of you and, yeah, that was about how I thought that would go.
Well, we'll wait. You can't say we didn't warn him at least. Now, what
Well,
he
not
does
yet.
with that is all in his own.
I get where he's coming from. That isn't the most credible evidence, I will say. I'm surprised he didn't say that I wrote it myself. You have to understand, he has a massive ego.
We're well aware of the circumstantial evidence surrounding this plot, which is why I'm hoping if I can take some time to decipher that notebook, it'll put us a little further ahead in our knowledge. Because as of right now, like you said, we basically have nothing but hearsay.
How long will it take you to decode that journal?
Uh, it was something like a
3 days.
week. 3 days. 3 days if that's literally all I do.
Okay. No, we can work with that. If there's anything in there that can help us, then we don't have much other choice.
Suddenly, I feel like we would find a lot of information if we moved towards Turtleback Ferry. That's just my opinion.
One problem at a time. Turtleback Ferry's one of ours. One of our, not even a town. It's a holding.
I imagine it'd take us forever to get there, anyways.
Yeah, it would. There's only one safe way to get there. It's on boat.
Wonderful.
But I'm a bit more pressed to take care of the Lord Mayor first. I can buy you some time. Make sure that he keeps your group in that threat in the forefront.
I need a minimum of 3 days, and that's if I start today.
Well, then you better get started.
Indeed. I don't know if the rest of you wanted to escort Lieutenant Leacott back to the barracks in his house and inform Lieutenant Cadron, Sergeant Cadron?
Sergeant.
Cadron. But I suppose
I'm
I should
sure he
head straight
dreams for
back
it.
to the Scarlet Raven and begin.
Yeah, that, and we can fill in the lieutenant on what happened.
I'd
a bit better.
I'd feel a bit more comfortable not going alone, but I will if I must.
We could send Agnor with you, and Modi and I could take care of it.
Sounds good.
Right? 3 days.
That it is, then.
All right. And at this point, would you guys begin heading back out into the real world?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha. You guys take your separate ways. And at this point, I think it's good to call the session. It's 2:11 in the morning. This went on for a good long time.
Hey, surprised we went so long.
Well, had to make up for some lost time.
I
I'd
enjoyed
say we
it.
did that, and then some.
Yeah, it's good.
Did we level up per chance?
No.
No, not yet.
You shitting me?
Nope.
Not
You
until
guys
it's
are-
finished.
You guys
We've
are
had 2 big boss battles.
He said we
Yes,
wouldn't level
hungry.
until we finish the book. We gotta finish.
Yeah, you guys are so spoiled with my leveling system. Wow.
Whose fault is that?
Mine.
You guys are hungry.
I just want 2 attacks so I can keep up with the spin dash of 3 attacks.
Yeah, that'd be real nice having 2 attacks.
I am comfortable with saying that we are now at the end of book 2,
Okay.
but we're in that weird intermittent period between books.
We are currently in the epilogue of book 2.
So we did
Sure.
level up because it
No,
is
you
the
did
end of the
not.
book.
But also, we still have our fleeting chance to use what D20 roll we haven't used yet.
And I think we should all take a moment and realize the fact that we are still alive.
All of
Yeah,
us.
that wasn't so bad.
I was very scared.
Sure, I got knocked down to negative health, but we're all at a point now where we can pick each other back up when that happens, so it's not
Eric
that
is
scary.
so nice. If Zanisha had taken a single swipe at Ryra, she would have just been instant dead. Not even unconscious, just dead.
I don't
Yeah.
think
I think it's more Zanisha knowing that and not seeing you as a threat and swiping at the others first.
There you go.
See, it was tactical. The crying, the peeing, it was tactical.
Tactical pissing.
Huh.
Making her think I wasn't a threat so she wouldn't attack me.
Hmm.
That sounds like a good plan. Well, but I will say that I do have to thank you guys for waiting as long as you did, because I was able to actually record this session. So that made my day a lot better.
Nice.
Smooches.
Well, I think Eric didn't want us to walk in there, just 3 of us without Lori, and just die.
Nah. You guys wouldn't have made it.
It'd been fine. Lori's not that crucial.
She saved
A
Motorcar.
4-man cell, everyone's crucial.
True. Even a wizard with only a bow staff.
Yeah. But I'm going
Dude,
to
I don't
end the
think-
recording at this point. So if you guys want to say good night.
Good night.
No.
Oh.
Good night.
Ooh, yes, give me that ASMR.
No, that was it. That's not good.
Aw. Well, good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye.